I'm Key, a credit card, points and miles enthusiast and travel lover. On my channel, I discuss the mistakes I've made, my future travel goals, and overall credit journey since 2016. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us. My name's Key, as I just mentioned, and my channel is called keyKEYadventures. Tonight, we are going to be joined by so many of my personal favorite creators across the YouTube space. We have folks in the investing, in the personal finance, in the credit card world. So I'm super excited as we start to prepare for 2025. It's nearing the end of the year. It's time that we start sharing some tips on how to get ready for 2025 and some things that we're personally doing. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let our first guest introduce herself. And Lisa.
Hello, Key. How are you?
Good, good. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining on this live stream.
Thanks for having
Give an
me.
introduction, and I already have some questions for you, but let me get your introduction first.
Okay, guys, I am Lisa J. Stocks, and I have stocks attached to my name because that is a big focus of what I'm sharing on my channel. Information about the stock market, encouragement on getting started investing for yourself and for your family to try to just strive for financial freedom and financial independence. So.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to have you tonight. Like I said, I already have some questions. I watched your past couple videos and I'm learning stuff every time I watch you. So thank you so much for coming on tonight.
No problem.
All right. I'm also going to introduce Jackie.
Hi guys, how are you? I'm Jackie. I'm running right now 2 channels on YouTube. One is in English and one is Spanish. Credit Connector, also Conecto de Crédito. And I also have a school group that if you guys need any templates to fix your own credit, if you want to make some money now for the holidays with bank bonuses or any of those data points, you can go in there and subscribe for free. And I have all the templates and all the information for you guys. Thank you, Keith, for inviting me. And Lisa, I'm dying to learn more from you as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Jackie. I don't know if it's just on my end, but you're coming in a little bit blurry. So I'm going to send you back out. I'll let you figure that out and I'll send you right back in a couple seconds.
I think it's the internet.
All right. We have one more guest as well. I'm going to bring him to the stage. He is a doctor, so put some respect on his name. What's going on, JP?
What's going on? What's going on? It's been too long. How y'all doing?
It sure has.
I think most, I don't know if most people know me or not. JP Buffett. I just finished my PhD about a year ago, and I love talking about credit cards.
Okay. I love it. I love it. All right. Perfect. I'm so happy to have you here tonight. And can't wait to hear what you've been up to and maybe some new things or new credit cards you've collected or even gotten rid of.
Oh yeah, I've been on a tear recently. I haven't had time to talk about
it. I love it. I love it. Oh snap! We got the man, the myth, the legend here. Let me go ahead and let him in as well.
It's Mr. No Umbrellas. Your boy in the building. You already know.
What's going on, Sledge? For anybody that doesn't know you, give a quick introduction and we'll get rolling right after that.
Man, if they don't know me, they need to know your boy. You need to know your boy. It's your boy Sledge from the Sledging team. Back with here with a real good group of people, man. I'm just ready to get it in.
Excellent. All right, cool. We got a big panel of guests here. I'm going to roll into the first question, which is ultimately like, if you could sum up, maybe let's just start with one thing that you're doing to get ready for 2025. Who wants to go first and maybe share something that they're doing to get ready for the new year?
Well, I'll start since there's a little bit of silence there. I think I'm not really doing anything different. I just want to make sure to stay consistent with more of the same. And I know that's not a very exciting answer, but I feel like I'm on track, and I just want to make sure to stay on track.
Okay. No, that's super helpful. Appreciate it, Lisa.
I'm
JP, what you got going on? What you got going on gearing up for the new year?
Yeah, for me, we have a lot of points that we accumulate. Me and my wife accumulate a lot of points recently, and so she's kind of like hounding me. She's like, "Where are we going? Where are we going?" So I'm basically going to be trying to plan a few trips for 2025. Any ideas? Please let me know.
Okay. Okay. Y'all are world travelers though, so I feel like everything's on your list.
So I guess I'll go next. So I'm basically, I want to level up my business side. So I'm basically just seasoning a couple of banks, and I'm going to go in for some business funding for 2025.
Okay.
Man, I think I'm going for 2025. I'm going on a cutting spree. I'm cutting out a serious amount of credit cards. And I'm gonna cut down. I mean, I'm literally at almost 4K in annual fees, so it's time for some of them things to go away. And on top of that, as far as the channel go, it's probably more. I'm gonna revamp things. The end of December is gonna be my very last unfiltered. My very last unfiltered. I got a good guest coming in for the very last episode. But yeah, that's gonna be the last unfiltered. I got something coming different for 2025. So yeah, that's it really.
What about the effective annual fee though? /4,000? Come on now.
Yeah, wait a minute. I think we spell it effective, or it affects the annual fee, because the annual fee affects my bank account every time one of them suckers posts. So you know what I'm saying? When that $695 post, and I got I think December my Aspire hit. That's $550. Like that's $550. I just got the AA executive. That's $550. That's $1,100 within a matter of a couple months. So yeah, some of those cards that I got that's like $95, $150. Those cards gotta go. You know, 'cause like I said it before, but I'm gonna be top up and bottom down. The cards in the middle, I'm unless they have no annual fee, I'm just getting rid of them. You know.
I want to ask you a question. What do you do, like, in order to get the benefit from all those cards? Because how do you have like a slide, a presentation? Like, where do you put all the information so you don't miss any of the benefits? Wow. Okay. That's a lot of
photographic mirror. No. No, I really don't have if anything, I don't have a great memory at all. But I know how to work my cards. So in the end, it still works out for me. At the end of the day, some of those cards were just for the initial sign-up bonus anyway. And if I can't get a good retention offer on those cards, then, you know, this year, someone like, just say for instance, the Amex Business Gold. I was going to cancel that card last year, but they offered me 70,000 membership reward points. I couldn't cancel it. But to prevent that this year, I'm just gonna cancel it. I'm not asking. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm too tempted to keep the card if they give me a good, a good retention offer. And then what's that? $375, a $375 annual fee. Yeah, that card. I only plan on having it 1 year in the beginning.
Yep, I hear that. We have somebody else in the waiting room, but I'm going to answer the question before letting them in. I'm going to answer the question as a little bit differently in terms of what I'm doing on the investing side. Again, not investment advice. Please do your own research. As you know, I'm just sharing what works for me. Doesn't mean that's going to work for your life. But one of the things that I did today actually was rebalance my portfolio. Not something I do often. I'm very much a hands-off type of investor. But one of the securities that I owned was MSTR, which is a stock. I saw today that it had a major jump in the stock market today. So what I did was I took my initial cost basis. Let's just say I spent $1,000. I took that out of the market. So that way anything else is just pure profit from here on out. So that's something that I typically do like at least once a year. But other than that, I try and stay out of my Fidelity accounts for the most part. Anybody else doing any rebalancing, or Lisa? I mean, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on that
Yeah, me
MSTR,
too.
or even if that's crazy.
Lisa, the pressure's on you. We want to know.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, since we've been on live, I just got a notification that Bitcoin hit 95,000 for the first time ever. If you guys didn't know that, I didn't know that because literally I just saw the alert. So as far as my investing, when it comes to my IRA, I try to keep it hands off. I think that's what Kiki's talking about. So I watched your recent video and you mentioned FXAIX, which is one of my favorites over there for the low expense ratio exposure. And listen, I got a little distracted with that Bitcoin announcement. What exactly is my question? What am I doing as far as my investment? Rebalancing. I'm not.
Rebalancing.
I am not really. I don't really go through and rebalance, to tell you the truth. What I do is I know what I want to stay focused on. I know what my budget is, and I just kind of evaluate that way and know where I want to put my concentration. Because, even if it's and this is as far as my taxable accounts, my IRA, that's going to be a set thing, or my 401k is going to be a set thing. Whatever your particular retirement account is. Most likely it's going to be a percentage coming out of your paycheck, and that's that. But when it comes to my taxable accounts, that's where I have the flexibility and I have to make the decisions. And even if it is a small amount, say $5 or $10 a day, or a certain set amount per week, there's only so many that I can be concentrating on at one time. So I have to make my decisions based on that. Like right now, I'm still doing my VTI every day, but I'll have to, I don't have any MicroStrategy, but I do have some Taiwan Semiconductor and NVIDIA. So things like that, I have to decide when there is a price I like that I'm going to go heavier. And then from there, just a dollar cost average when I can. But I don't really have to rebalance because I'm not that structured with my plan that it always has to be a certain percentage of this or that. I'm kind of flexible with it. But at the same time, I'm mindful and I keep a close eye on those individual stocks. But it's very rare.
That's super helpful.
It's very rare that I cut something completely out of my portfolio or take profit, because I'm really in a building phase right now. I would say the last thing I sold completely that was a kind of I had actually invested. It was kind of not a substantial, but I had made the decision to add it into my portfolio. It's not like free stock that I got from signups or anything. Was JetBlue. Because I didn't put the thought into it before I invested into it. But it's a rare thing.
Okay. I'm appreciative of that. Thank you so much for answering that.
Lisa,
I'm excited to hear that Bitcoin. Oh, go ahead, Jackie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's my Wi-Fi that's not working. I wanted to ask Lisa. Lisa, do you own, besides Bitcoin, do you own other cryptos?
A few others. I mostly, my bigger position, well, they're not even big positions. They're probably 5% of my overall portfolio. I did recently add more to Bitcoin, but it's mostly Bitcoin and Ethereum. I am exploring some smaller coins, but my main position is just those two, Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on XRP?
XRP. That is one of the ones I have on my mind that for a trade that I'm thinking about getting into. I would say Bonk, Pepe, and XRP are on my radar right now, and Dogecoin are on my radar right now to potentially pick up a position and, track it and have my stop loss on. And that will be strictly a trade that I'm going to be very, very, keeping a close eye on, because I don't want to get stuck diamond handsing anything that is not worthy of being a long-term investment. So
yeah.
I am definitely open to it. And of course, I wish I caught it before it hit $1. But I mean, there's a slight pullback, and I think there's opportunities for the coins that I mentioned. Those are the ones on my radar, at least.
Awesome. Yeah, I have some. I mean, I wish that's why I would have had more, but I guess, live and learn.
Awesome. Real quick before we talk more crypto and just rebalancing as a whole, we have another guest here. Let me just pull her in so she can introduce herself.
Hey everybody, how are y'all doing?
Tasha?
How's it going?
Good.
Good. So glad to be here. Hey everybody.
Likewise, Tasha. Give us a quick introduction, Tasha. And while you're doing that, please let us know what's one thing you're doing to get ready for 2025.
All right. Well, my name is Tasha from the Major Change Group. And one thing that I'm doing, one of my goals for 2025 is to be able to travel using my points, cashback, miles, or any other things, even timeshares, to be able to travel without using my money. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And speaking of that, because I had messaged you, Key, and so I had recently did a video talking about me being able to get a offer from Hilton through my Hilton Honor Surpass, and they had been sending me offers for a 4-day, 3-night stay and it could be Gatlinburg, Vegas, Virginia, Arizona, and it was really $199, and then you could get, I want to say 20,000 points. So when I did the video, Key was saying, well, see about getting that 50,000 points. And so, y'all, what about after Key had made that message? Key must got the hookup because she sent somebody. And so they sent me a message saying Black Friday. So, Black Friday's coming up and all these offers are out. So they sent me an offer for 50,000 points, but I had to get it by the 19th. So when I called them, y'all, I was able to get for $179. And I was able to get 50,000 points, and they gave me a $200 certificate. So, and I picked Vegas. And so once I, go and do the, 60 to 90 minute timeshare, then I'll get 50,000 points plus $200 credit. And then also I'm kind of doing a reverse minimum spend on my Hilton Honor Surpass so that I can get that 15,000. So look, somebody let me use that credit card. Y'all got some big spending coming up, so that because I still got like 3,000 that I need to meet. And so I'm just like, y'all, we only got like, a month, and a week left. And so I'm doing a reverse spend so that I can get the 1-night certificate. So I'm just like, y'all, I'm really racking up on the points, and I'm really making this happen to be able to get, some trips and things like that. So it's really kind of working out.
I love it. You said a lot there. You said timeshare presentation for less than $200, and you're getting points. You're talking using your points in 2025. And also you're talking about trying to get a Hilton night certificate, which those are pretty valuable because there's no restriction to those. You can use them any day of the week. You can use them at any property that is owned by Hilton. Tasha, another question for you, because JP was asking earlier, what do you have in mind for 2025? What are you thinking in terms of locations? Because JP has some ideas.
Yes. So in regards to me using my points and cash back, especially since I had pretty much ran through all my points, being down to the end of the year. So I really didn't have that many left anyway. So I'm like, y'all, was I really going to be able to make this happen for 2025? And so I said it would be only on domestic flights. So I was like, I already know it ain't going to be on no international flights or anything like that. So me and my sister, so I have a twin sister. And so y'all, I can't believe we already talking about our birthday. And so we was talking about maybe going to Hawaii, possibly taking a cruise or somewhere else. So that'll be separate. So in regards to 2025, using points, cash back, and things like that, I'm more so thinking Vegas, Arizona, DC. Y'all, I am going to DC because it's been on my list for 2 years. and I'm just like, I have to go. So though, and then I kind of want to go to see Mount Rushmore, y'all. I know that's just kind of strange, but I want to kind of do that too. So those are kind of on my list. So Vegas and DC for sure. Like those, it just, I'm gonna make that happen. And then Arizona, because I want to do some kayaking, some hiking, and Key says she might come. So we'll see, you know, how we can do that. And so that's really what I'm thinking about.
That's what's up. No, yeah, DC is one of my favorite cities, actually. I love DC. So that's what's up right there.
And I'm gonna stay at the Roosevelt.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
Okay.
Got a little taste of the Roosevelt in New Orleans. Now you just have to stay there.
Yeah, I said, even if it's one night, use my certificate one night there. I said, that's what I'm gonna do.
They treat you right. I'm actually gonna be in DC. So if anybody's in DC trying to meet up this weekend, let me know. But Tasha, I got a couple restaurants for you. And JP, if you're trying to go there too, let me know. I'll send you the whole rundown I got.
Oh yeah.
I was I in DC earlier this year too? I think I was. And I went to the Postal Museum. Man, I had the best time there. I learned about so many different things. I don't want to go off on that tangent, but wow. Definitely check out all the museums in DC because
that's cool.
I don't know. I guess I'm just in there.
That's why I want to go to DC because I want to go to the museums and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't sleep on us. All the Smithsonian's are free. So like every last one of them.
That's facts. Yeah. Big time. So I talked about earlier this year that I'm personally trying to whittle down my accounts, and I know Sledge will be back in a couple of minutes too to chat about it. But some of the things I got rid of were also some of my investing accounts. So I actually had accounts with a lot of banks and credit unions from doing like sign-up bonus offers and just various stuff like that. So recently I got rid of my Charles Schwab account, which I know is, probably like a for some people. And I also got rid of, I had an old company, HSA, at a different provider. I basically took all the money I had and moved it into Fidelity. So now everything I do is with Fidelity and just one-stop shop. So anybody else, do you guys spread your love around, or you guys just use maybe like one financial institution for like investing and things like that?
I guess I can kind of start on that because I'm thinking about that one right now. In terms of investing, I keep it all in one. I did have before Schwab and Fidelity together, but I didn't like having to go back and forth. And also, I just love Schwab's interface for both their tablet and iPhone, plus the web interface is pretty nice for me. In terms of like banks and whatnot, I have no loyalty to banks. I have like 4 different bank accounts, and like 2 of them I don't even require me to have like a minimum balance. 2 of them do. At least a deposit. But like, so in terms of banks, I just kind of RJ Financial that and like kind of like shuffle around different banks.
Doc, can I ask you a question? JP, Doc, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. What's up?
Look, let me ask you this. So are you, when was the last time, now are you like churning bank accounts to get the rewards?
Not really. So I don't really play it off of the bank rewards themselves. I mainly play it off of what credit card I want to get.
Oh, okay.
So for example, recently I wanted to get kind of like opening my hand for a video I have later. But anyways, I wanted to get a couple of Chase cards. So I didn't have a Chase banking account, and they basically denied me multiple times for that. I was like, you know what, fine, I'll get a checking account. And so basically it's to make it easier to get the credit cards.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I don't like if they require me to have a bank account, like to keep making these deposits over time, I'll probably get rid of them. But yeah, I don't usually churn them unless I have a plan to like use their cards or something like that.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking about that because I know Sledge had said something about he did one and he got like $200 or something, and so somebody had asked me about that one time, and I was kind of considering it. And but I haven't done it before.
I think it's great. I mean, personally, I think like that's the easier way to get money. You don't really have to spend a lot, like the $4,000 or $3,000 or even $1,000 on cards.
Yeah.
And like basically open the account, put the money in from a bank, from like split it from your job or something like that. I I like how easy it is, but I don't like, having to. I don't like, because sometimes I gotta spread my money thin by like having making the deposit go to different banks and whatnot like that. So I try to like not do too much of that.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it. And so but if you can make the easy play, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But Key, I want to kind of jump on what you were saying.
Jackie or Lisa,
oh yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, because I know you were saying something about closing cards, and I was saying for 2025, I think that I am also considering closing some cards, because for me, I'm just wanting to make sure, am I doing it in an efficient way to where I'm not overlapping credit cards? Because I really feel like that's why I kind of messed up on the 15,000 spend to get that one night stay through the Hilton Honor Surpass. Because one, I had got mad at them and I wasn't using the card as much. But then two, since I was using so many other cards, I wasn't putting enough spend on it. Because you got to think, I could have had already met the spend on it. And then now it's at the end of the year and I'm trying to ask people to use a credit card. I'm just playing on that. But hit me up, And so I'm just like, dang, am I going to meet that 3,000? You see what I'm saying? When I really could have already met it when we went to freaking New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Some of the things I personally think about when I'm going to close a card is, number one, when did I get it in my portfolio, right? Is it a card that I got earlier on, or is it a card that maybe I got middle to later game? For me, I've had 80 cards, right? So my mid to later game is a bit different than yours. But I would say, like, I personally wouldn't cancel a card if it was in my first 10 that I got, especially if it has a downgrade path to a no annual fee card. That's just my opinion. Everything after that, I'm not loyal to. So even if it has no annual fee, if it's duplicative of benefits I already have, it's out. 11 and above is out. That's my opinion. And Jackie, I know you said you maybe have to go in a couple minutes. I'm curious on your thoughts on how you choose to get rid of cards and how to choose to add cards.
So I try to, when I'm going to add a card, is like a card, it's like, I don't want the same problem that Tasha had. So what I try to do is I'm getting ready for a spend, or I'm making sure I'm able to hit that bonus, or I want to, go get some travel. And that's usually how I play it. Besides that, I wanted to piggyback on something that Tasha was talking about, was the bank bonuses. And yeah, it is kind of, a pain in the butt actually to have to go to the bank, open it and all that. But there's some people that lives from these plays, and they make easily $10,000 a year with those bank bonuses. I mean, if you have the time, I think, if you're young and you have the time, why not? But yeah, it's definitely a play, and it's a free one actually. And something that JP was saying, that he got denied with the Chase and he had to actually open a bank account. And that's usually the best way to do it. But on the other hand, I got my first Chase Inc. card on the business side for $55,000 without having a relationship with Chase prior. So it just all depends. It's, some people are able to, some people are not. Sometimes we say things and then it works for some people and then it doesn't work for somebody else. It's just the luck of the draw.
Yeah, you got to be willing to try,
Right. That's right. Well, anyway, guys, I have to go. Thank you for inviting me, JP. Hi, because I didn't see you again. Tasha, it was a pleasure to meet you.
I know. I'm going to have to get with you.
Key, thank you. And Lisa, thank you again. Bye, guys.
It's official. Jay said, I'm short 2,500 on my Surpass. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dang.
No, so this might be like, so no, never mind. I had something in my head, I forgot what it was.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay, I see we had a question that I skipped over while you're thinking about what's going on there. Leonardo, thank you so much for the question. I'm just digging up here to find it. It is, what are your opinions on the Robinhood Gold card? I actually had to look up the card myself, so I'll just read it right from the website, just so we're all on the same page. The Robinhood Gold Card is a 3% cash back on everything card. It has no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, and it looks like when you use their travel portal, you get a little boost, right? So you get 5% cash back anything you book through their specific travel portal. I'm sure I'm missing a couple things. It looks like it's a Visa signature card. And if it's important to you, it is a solid metal card. It is stainless steel and it's 17 grams. So anybody have any thoughts on it? Anyone have that card?
I do not, but I know Chad made a video on it and he really liked the card. I'm not a fan of any card I have to get where I gotta like be a part of a program to get it. And I know it kind of sounds kind of weird by having like, hotel programs and whatnot, but like I can, still have my points without having the card. I can have like Hilton points or Marriott points and whatnot. So I don't know. I hate having like use a card to or be a part of a program to use a card. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, I don't have that card myself.
Yeah, for me, 3% cash back. If you're running just a couple cards setup, I think that's solid. But if you're someone like myself, JP, I'll even maybe speak for Sledge a little bit here. You have, a large portfolio of cards. We're really working on sign-up bonuses right now. So not really ready to commit to a 3% catch-all card yet. Not saying ever, right? Just not yet. So that's my thoughts on it. I think it's a cool design, obviously. If that's what you go for, a lot of the places now near me are taking virtual payments. So like the fact that card is heavy, that would do me no good because I'm just going to throw that thing in Apple Pay, to be honest with you. So no real benefit on my side.
Yeah, I think kind of adds to what you're saying. I think it kind of like goes on what are you going to use the card for, or like what is your goal at the end of the day? Because if your goal at the end of the day is to get cash back, I mean, it could be a great card, especially at 3% cash back. But if your goal at the end of the day is to kind of like multiply that higher potentially, or transfer to a certain partners or whatnot, I just for me personally, it just doesn't make much sense.
Got the man backstage.
Rod.
Oh snap! Here we go,
What it
Mr.
do?
Point Blank.
Point blank,
What's up, Rod?
What's up, fam? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
It's good to be back, man. I apologize for being late, man. I was taking a nap. And I said, wait, I think I'm supposed to be on the community.
Right. You haven't been on time yet.
That's $20
I'm
a
not
minute.
even expecting that apology. You stay late.
I was listening
a minute, but
I was listening in for a minute. So
Oh, that's good. So good to see you.
What was the question?
Yeah, good to see y'all.
Okay.
What was the question, Keith?
We had another question too, unless anybody else has any thoughts on the Robinhood Gold card.
Robinhood card question.
Nope. I got to compliment Rod's new setup though.
Yeah, I
really
love
good Rod over there.
Mm-hmm.
You got to compliment what, Sledge?
Your
Your new setup.
Oh yeah, man. Man, this thing took forever, man. I gotta shout out Why Loves to Motivate. She helped me, and then I'm not an interior decorator, so it took me a while, man. I had to get all my little helmets in the mail and put all my trophies up here, and appreciate it though, man. I'm trying to be like y'all when I grow up, man. I had that little table, and I'm like, that ain't working. I need something better.
No, I'm trying to be like Lisa. The setup is great.
Yeah, Lisa look like she on CNN, man.
know.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I love it.
So what we talking about, man? What we talking
What's
about?
the next question?
All
Hey,
right,
look,
so we got another
something for
question
y'all.
here. Jay, thank you so much.
But-
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead with Jay's question.
Jay's question is it advantageous to do a $0 or 0% balance transfer and max it out to pay down the balances of other credit cards? Would it help you out or would it tank your score?
Can I go on that one first? Because I actually just got the again, giving my stuff away. It's got the Freedom Unlimited to do exactly this. Well, not 15K, but I do think if you plan on paying off the 15K within the time to pay it off, yes, that's 0% interest, 15K. I don't know how much that is a month, but multiply that a month by the number of payments you would have over that time span. 100% do it. Who cares about taking your credit score? You're paying off this debt. So I wouldn't even worry about credit score at this point.
Because look, can I say this? Because on the one hand, if you think about it, you're just moving the utilization because technically you got 15K no matter how it goes. So I would rather put that 15K on a 0% interest credit card and plan it like he's saying and don't worry about the rest. But the whole key is making a plan for it.
And I would think of it this way. Let's just say like you have that 15K, you're making the monthly payments. Let's say the monthly payments are what together like $200 or something like that. Multiply that by a year, that's $2,400. You basically save $2,400 by moving all that money to if you pay it off in a year, but or even longer, depending on how long it is. That's how I would think about it, at least.
Yeah, it's a smart move in my opinion.
I agree.
If you got 15K, man, put that thing on 0%.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're worried about two different things, though. I think priority number one is really asking yourself how we got there, which is totally a whole different question. But number two, don't worry about your score. You're paying free money to the banks by paying the interest rate on the other cards you have. So no brainer for me is to balance transfer that amount on that fresh card and definitely make a aggressive plan to play it down. Because if we're just going to be in the same cycle 12 to 15 months, or maybe worse, I'd question doing it at all.
Yeah,
but it's going to save you big time. I wouldn't even worry about your.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Key on that. When you have 21 months, I think that's great. Like that's plenty of time to pay it off. I would say just move it all over there but make sure you have that money to pay it off each month by that time. And that's definitely what I would do.
Yeah.
You know what? At the end of the day, it's always gonna be the better move. Like it's always gonna be the better move because, say for instance, if you can only pay the minimum and you don't move it, you just gonna be stacking up interest. It's always gonna be the better move to put it on, the 0%. Because at least you could be paying it down some. And the worst case scenario is open up another freaking 0% interest when you get to the end of that one and move it. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing. You want to have it paid off for sure.
At that point, though, we might have to ask another question, though.
But this is life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real life. You know what I'm saying? And things happen. So,
Sledge, I was thinking, I think a lot of people get caught up on when they do get a 0% card, they're trying to kill two animals. They're trying to continue to get points and get to 0%. Sometimes you may have to forego the points and take the 0%, 12 months, 6 months, 15 months. And then once you complete that, then go back to the points and miles. A lot of people, they try to take on too much and they don't even understand the game yet. So that's just my sense.
I'm going to tell you, the one time I ever did a balance transfer, but I did it like I had a reason for doing it. What I did was I knew I had a pretty large purchase. It was actually like a $7,000 purchase. So what I did was I took that purchase and I made it with my it was a business purchase. I made it with my Blue Business Plus so I can get my Blue Business Plus so I can get the 2x points on it. And then once the purchase hit, then I put it on the 0% card. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting no points on it from there. I already got the points that I was gonna do. I put it on that. I don't make no purchases on that. I just paid it down. But at the same time, I had the money to pay it when I did it. But I took that money and I put it in a CD. Right. So the CD was making the money for me. Mm-hmm. And then when it was time for the CD to mature, I just paid off the card.
Yeah, man, Sledge, you was reading my mind. That's what I was gonna say because I was like, would you put that money on a CD or a high yield savings for? Because like with Navy Federal, I think mine is 12 months. The one I did last year was 18 months because he got 21 months.
21 months. Yeah.
And you can make, make money off of it.
I've definitely used balance transfers before myself. I know we were talking a little bit earlier about bank account bonuses, and sometimes this is a perfect way for me to hit that. Okay, that's your jam. Okay. So what I do is, right, there's like Citi, for example, I know they send you like these paper checks in the mail, and what you can do, just write the check to yourself and it counts as that balance transfer. I put that money right into my, I'll just say like Fidelity checking account or whatever, right? It doesn't even matter. And oftentimes by doing an ACH transfer from Fidelity to whatever local bank, that often counts as hitting some of that direct deposit type of transactions that you may need to satisfy those requirements. So I've definitely done that. And I've done it a couple times, right? Because it's usually like 12 months is what you get. I haven't done it with Navy Federal, but that 21 months sounds crazy. That sounds awesome. But that's what I've done for real.
You know, a CD, in my opinion, like I haven't touched a CD in years because your money's stuck. If you put it in a high yield savings account, whether it's American Express personal checking or business checking or Discover or whatever, Ally. I mean, there's so many out there, and everything I just named, I actually have accounts with them. You can move your money if need be. Not saying you have to. You know, if you're getting 4.75%, 5% on a HYSA on a high yield savings account, keep your money there, but you can move it. But if you're in a CD getting 4 or 5%, you're stuck 6, 9, 12 months. No.
And I would say, I mean, you're right, Rod. But see, the thing is, because I would say you really got to play it the right way. So originally, when I had did the CD with Navy Federal, they had it at an all-time high. It was 5%, and then when it matured, I just put it in the other one, and it was good. But then I also have a CD because I think the CD is where it's a lot flexible to where I can move that money. So it's like what's in my CD, I'm not even thinking about it. I can't touch that money. So yes, I do agree. But then also I like to have, the CD to where it's like if I need to, but I don't touch it.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna get Lisa's opinion because I know Lisa, she talk about it every single day. Well, I won't say every day, but Moo 8.1% with Moo.
Well, that's a very special offer, and that's for the first 3 months. But yeah, if you don't have an account that there already, I would definitely take advantage of that. But as far as CDs, in my experience, the CD rates have always been higher than the money market or high yield savings account. So I was willing to, even though I understand what you're saying, Rod, that you're locked in for that time frame, I'll take a portion of the money and use it and put it in there. And I've never had to break it. So I'm able to figure it out to make sure I have that right balance so I can take an advantage of it. So right now I have some money in a CD and it's 5.0%. And I have some of my daughter's money. I think it's going to mature soon next year, but the rate was higher. And that's why I opted to mix that in with the high yield savings. And also when I have money sitting on these different platforms like Moo, the rates were very high. They're coming down now, but we have to expect that with the interest rates coming down. So.
For sure.
Now, can you talk about that Moo account, Lisa? Tell us about that. 8% for 3 months.
8.1. 8.1.
Tell me.
It's an investing platform. So I'm not, you know what? It's a new month and I'm not even 100% sure if that offer is still going on. Mm-hmm. But for your first 3 months, you got 8.1% on your uninvested cash. So basically any money that you had sitting on the platform. And then after that, I don't have the offer up, but it was after the first 3 months, it came down to, I think, around 4%.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I saw Keenan.
Lisa, if you have a referral link, or Rod, if you have a referral link for the Moo, definitely let me know. I'll put it in the chat. Just ping it to me, and I'll put it in the chat here.
Lisa may have quicker access, man. I got so many links, and I'm getting up in age. By the time I find it, we'll be done.
No, you got it.
I do have a referral link for the 3 accounts that I use, my taxable accounts. I do share those regularly.
Man.
Oh, and it says David said Moo has a 1.5 transfer bonus as well. That's worth $300.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay.
So
I wonder if those things stack too. That'd be crazy. That'd be awesome.
That would be crazy.
that's the platform that I use for my my dividend portfolio.
Hey, Lisa, I have a question. I mean, maybe it's Rob, but do you ever get confused with moving? Like, I transfer money, it'll say cash available on the left of my phone, buying power on the right. I don't know what I have, so I get mad and go to Webull or go to Robinhood or go to JP Morgan Chase. I mean, I get so mad because, like, yesterday I was trying to buy something, and they said I kept saying I had insufficient funds, but I'm looking at my funds exceeding what I was trying to do. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, Rod, I don't know if you when you look at your assets, whether it's a margin account or a cash account, you're not able to see your balance.
Well, I have a margin account.
Maybe we'll have to share some screenshots or chat about that offline if I can't help.
Yeah, as they say at my job, let's chat offline about this.
Yeah.
Let's chat offline about this.
I'm about to fire Moo. I'm about to fire him.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, 8.1 APY. And then I want to say, is it 4.1 after the 3 months? But still, for 3 months, 8.1. That's great.
That is.
Hey,
that is great.
Sledge and Tasha, I've been rolling with y'all for the longest, and Key. Well, probably Key and Tasha. I got a public service announcement. I think I'm gonna get away from points and miles for 6 months. And moves. Oh yeah. I see you waving, Sled, but I'm
because he probably got 1 million points hid somewhere, so he can get away.
No. I went crazy in 23, not really 24, but I'm gonna go to cash back route. I'm about to play with that for a little while.
I do a little bit of that anyway.
Yeah,
I gotta get back to these bank account bonuses because I gotta tell y'all something. Look, the U.S. Bank, which is a bank that I never thought that I would get into. Man, I think this is my favorite bank account now.
Really?
I think the man, I can't even. I met the requirements for the bonus. Can't even remember what it was because it hasn't posted yet. But it was like, I don't know. I think it's $300 or something like that. But anyway, what makes this bank special is because the bank, you can use it as direct deposit because you can put when you put in the notes, when you do a transfer, if you put payroll direct deposit in there, it will post it that as another bank. But what makes it even better, because you can do that at some banks, their transfers are instant. You don't have to wait the 3 to 5 days. As soon as you make a transfer with US Bank, it posts that day. Well, not that day, at that moment. I think this is my new thing. And if you have a credit card with US Bank, there's no fees on the account. Oh, wow. So yeah, I think that's my new favorite major bank. And I don't even do the major banks like that. You know what I mean? But except for the bonuses. Because right now, I'm waiting on Citi to post. I'm waiting for US Bank to post. And I just did completed Bank of America like a couple days ago. So that would be a nice little Christmas money.
Right. You know, not use my money, use their money. Exactly.
For sure. It's time for me to come around and do Chase for
Speaking of the holidays, I want to get into. I was going to say, speaking of the holidays, I wanted to get into another tip that I wanted to just share with y'all is at least the restaurants in my area during Black Friday and kind of after that leading up to Christmas and all that good stuff. What you can do is purchase gift cards in advance, and they'll often give you like a bonus gift card on top of that. So if it's like a restaurant that I frequent, you know, maybe for lunch or even just regularly, I'm definitely getting myself a gift card to use kind of throughout the year. Obviously, use that at your own discretion, right? You probably don't want to do that to the newest restaurant in town just in case they don't end up making it. But if it's a place that's been around for a little while, you know, I feel a little bit more comfortable doing that. So they're talking about 8% back and all these cash back offers. You know, take some of that cash back, get some of those offers and save yourself money down the line, right? If you're already going to spend that money anyway.
I'm just not a gift card person.
Doing it wrong, Sledge.
If I reach down here,
you're doing it wrong, man.
Right, I'm gonna reach in here and I'm gonna pull out all these freaking Hilton gift cards that I got from freaking the Hilton business card. Like I just keep getting them because it's I need to get them. I got another what 100? What I put 75 and 50. Another $120, $25 in here. I think I had like $320 in Hilton gift cards. Eventually, I'll take it to some restaurant at a Hilton and use them. But I'm just not a gift card person like that, and that's why I still have every one that I ever had. So
the way it's kind of funny. The way I can't do it anymore, but the way I used to get most of my Rakuten points was through gift cards. So like they had a area where you can like get a gift card, and what way I would do is I was like, okay, this gift cards for like they like have elevated bonuses like 7% for certain places. I would either go online or like, for example, okay, I would go to like Banana Republic, for example, and they have like an elevated offer like 4x or something like that. I would go to the store, try the clothes on, come back home, know the exact amount I have to add to the gift card, add to the gift card, and then put that exact amount down so I don't have anything left over. So like that's my way of using gift cards. I don't try to like have any like remain, but the Hilton one might be a little bit different.
Yeah, well, that's another card I'm canceling. The Hilton Business. It was a card I was actually gonna keep that card for eternity, and then they changed it. once they changed it, it just wasn't for me anymore. So, but I lucked out when they raised the annual fee. My annual fee didn't get raised because it was in the parameter of the time to when they had got it. So I was getting these gift cards for free. So I would just keep getting these gift cards and use them whenever I use them.
I was recently.
I haven't been to a Hilton in a minute.
I was at. Funny you bring it up. I was actually recently at the Hilton Chicago a few months ago, and I've never seen it before, but they had like two lines, one for just general entry and one for like status members.
Yeah.
And I saw that free the general entry lines being sold. I'm like, man, went to that status line. Nobody else is in there. I'm like, thank you. That was the one time I actually liked having Hilton Gold status. Because at least in the States, and outside of the States, it was a lot better. But like here, that was the first time it actually made sense for me.
Hey man, that diamond line, that diamond members line. Usually, there's nobody in the line.
Man.
Like no one in the line. Even the diamond members probably don't even know that the line's there. Whenever you go to a Hilton, look for the diamond line and just go over there and get in the line.
I didn't know lines existed. This is the first time I actually saw it.
They there, trust me, they there. They usually have them separate from the other line. They might be in another location or something. Yeah. When I went to the Crockford in Vegas, which is probably it's up there with one of the top hotels. Like I want to say it was probably the best hotel I ever stayed in. I ain't really sure. It's up there. It's definitely up there. But
what hotel?
The Crockford. It's okay. So the Hilton, the Conrad, and the Crockford share it's called Resorts World.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So you got the Hilton there, you got the Conrad there, and then you got the Crockford. Now everybody know that the Conrad is a top tier Hilton property. Mm-hmm. The Crockford is better than the Conrad. I've stayed at that Conrad.
Wow.
When you get a key to the Crockford, you can go to everything in the Conrad, but they can't come to your spot, right? Their key doesn't work for you, right? You come in through a set of gold gates, which is crazy. It's like you come in through these golden gates, and they have their own check-in. When you check in, they take you over to the Crockford's concierge. That concierge will escort you to your room inside of the hotel. And it's probably one of the best experiences I've had in a hotel in the United States, hands down. And the room is freaking crazy. Key, you know how you had the room with the remote to the blinds and all of that? Of course, it has all that. The shades have a remote. The blinds have a remote. Anything that you can make in a hotel,
I don't know why.
This hotel has it. That room has it, man. And if they got to upgrade, I got diamond status. They got to give me the upgrade. So it was that's probably one of the best hotels I've stayed in. Best hotel y'all stayed in domestically.
Domestically. That's a tough one.
You know, I really liked the Roosevelt. I was just like that. Well, you know what? I would say the Roosevelt, but then in Puerto Rico, the La Concha, that's still in the United States. That Roosevelt, that La Concha, man, I'm telling you.
Key?
Okay. Domestically, I stayed at, I think it's called the Marriott Newport Golf and Spa or something like that. It was a PGA stop tour for golf. And I had a room with the suite level access. So not only could you see the golf course, but I met some golfers. I'm not big into golf like that. Like I'll watch it, but I definitely met some professional golfers while I was at that hotel. And that was, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's what's up.
Lisa?
I don't know the name of the hotel off the top of my head, but I did stay in a nice hotel when I was in LA back in December. But yeah, can't tell you what it was.
Okay.
JP?
Man, I've been trying to think about this answer for like the last 2 minutes. I don't usually stay at. I don't really travel much domestically and stay at hotels. I'm usually either business family or something like that. But if I had to think, it had to be here in New York. The Public Hotel in New York. It's not any chain or anything like that, but I think that was one of my favorite hotel experiences. And just the rooftop bar and everything was great. If I had to choose a chain that had transfers and whatnot, I would probably say this isn't true, but yeah, the Conrad here in New York also. It's up there, but it's also a Conrad.
Wait, which one? Midtown or downtown?
Midtown.
Yeah,
you can see Central Park from there also, and it's great.
Right.
So
my only problem with the Conrad in New York, but it's my problem with all the hotels in New York. They super small.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? All the hotel rooms in New York are mad small. So I guess I can't take no points off of being small because they are small.
Yeah.
When before I was in the points and miles, a long time ago, man, this probably was in the 90s, right? Yeah, it probably was in the 90s. I went to the Hilton, a Hilton somewhere in Manhattan, and I wanted to see the room because Manhattan, the prices of those rooms is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm paying cash at the time. I literally could stretch. I'm 5'7". I'm not that tall. I can stretch my arms out like this and almost touch both walls inside of that room. I was like, nah, I'm cool. We went over to Jersey and stayed in Jersey. Yeah, you can do rooms in Jersey, in New York, man. Unless you staying on a penthouse or something, some of the rooms is mad small. Rod, best hotel.
Man, I don't know about no Conrads and Crawfords and Catfish and all that, but I stayed at I think the best one. I was in downtown Denver, Hyatt Regency, and they upgraded me from a regular room to a 1-bedroom suite. And that suite, the whole entire hotel was phenomenal. But pre-points and miles, I would say the best hotels is 2. I can't remember the name of them. I stayed in one in Hong Kong and one in Dubai. And those were 5. I can't remember the name of them, but those, I don't count those because that's pre-points and miles. That's going back to my Navy days. But definitely I like the Hyatt Regency in Denver. And the Hilton in Miami, but I was at the regular Hilton. It was cool, but it was a little dated. So, hey, Key, I just, on a different note, I just sent you the Moomoo link, and I verified that it does have the 8.1%, and you can get up to 15 free stocks. So I sent that in the private chat. I don't know if you can post it. I was over here. Well, that's why I've been quiet.
I think I did post it.
No,
but
it's
I'll
a different one.
I'll also make sure to put it.
Yeah, the first one, I'm not sure if it got the 8.1%, but the second one, I know it does because I did it on my laptop. So
He didn't take you that long, Ron.
Okay, I just posted that second link.
Yeah, but I was over here. I was in 7th gear trying to beat Lisa.
Oh, I shared it in the Discord if anybody.
Okay, cool.
I hope that was okay. I figured it was because we were talking about it.
Hey, you can share whatever you want over there.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna go with the best upgrade I ever got. The best upgrade I ever got was at the oh my God, the Hilton Tapestry in Plano, Texas. Never expected it. Like never expected it. I went there. My strategy for hotel bookings is I never book the cheapest room. You know what I mean? Because when I ask for the upgrade, I want it to be an upgrade. Like I want this upgrade to be something. You know what I mean? So even if I book the one above them, you know what I'm saying, just above the cheapest room. So I think I booked like a king suite or something. And when I came in and I asked for the upgrade, because I always ask for an upgrade. You know what I mean? Like if y'all don't get nothing from me today, always ask for an upgrade when you go into a hotel. Ask in the app before you go and ask when you get there in person. I know we got a lot of introverts that don't want to talk to people. Man, go to that counter and ask for the freaking upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Like a closed mouth don't get fed. I have been upgraded at a hotel every single year, every single time I went to a hotel since 2022. And I've been to a lot of hotels, right? So anyway, I had asked in the app before I went there. And when I went up to the counter, I went to ask, and the guy was like, we already upgraded you. Now, my wife's there, so she's saying something to me. So, you know, it's hard. You know, when you're trying to pay attention to two people, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to pay attention to her. I'm trying to pay attention to do the thing. And he's talking, and all I heard was presidential suite. And I'm like, huh? I stopped listening to my wife, because I'm like, the presidential suite. Man, this room was so nice. Like, this room was so nice. Like, the whole patio outside. And yeah, it was crazy. We only went, the crazy part, I wish we stayed for a long time, but we only went there to go watch the Lakers Mavericks game. So we was only there for one day. Like literally flew in, went to the hotel, watched the game, and flew out the next day. You know what I mean? But man, I actually couldn't believe that they gave us that. And I only booked a king suite through that thing, man.
Hey, Sledge, I have a question. What was the name of that? Because I'm like an hour from Plano. What was it?
It's the Tapestry. Okay, actually, Chad, it's a Hilton property. It's a Hilton. Yeah, it's the actually it's a Curio. It's a Curio. The Hilton when I talked to Chad had also stayed at that property, and he loved it because they also upgraded him. I don't know what room he got, but yeah, they also upgraded him when he got there. Hold on, I gotta keep talking about this property. I wanted to go to a restaurant because they made one of those, like, I don't know, some type of margarita that they use some type of gas in to make, right? I just saw it on YouTube or something. I want to go there. So I'm asking the freaking manager downstairs. The manager had the hotel pay for the Uber for us to go to the restaurant. And when we got there, she said, call. We called and they sent this Durango and they picked us up and brought us back to the hotel. This is by far the best experience I've ever had at a hotel. Yeah, like that was super dope. Wow. Like it was super dope.
And you paid for that hotel with points too? You didn't even pay with cash?
And I didn't even pay with cash. This was probably last year or something. I think it was last year. Yeah, when I was really into the points and miles game, and I paid with like freaking Navy Federal points or something. Like, like nothing crazy. It was either Navy Federal or Penn Fed points. One or the other.
That's what's up. I can't give you the best upgrade. I can give you the worst upgrade I had, and it's all my fault. What's it called? So we were actually in Bangkok, and I got a message before we even went there. It's like, oh, you've been upgraded. So I'm like, cool. It's like pick your room, whatnot. So I'm like, they had a room recommended for me in the app. It's like, this is the room you can have. I'm smarter than that. I'm gonna get myself a corner room. This is all upgrades and get myself a corner room. Man, I chose that room. It was the smallest room I've ever been in. It was a corner room, but like the bathroom was on one side, so you can't even see the entire thing. And like I'm like, what? Like, why couldn't I just let them choose it for me and have a good upgrade? So I'm telling my wife, she's like, hey, we have an upgrade. She's like, oh, cool, get upgrade. I'm like, yeah. I bring it to this room. Her eyes just like, it's an upgrade, huh? I'm like, man, listen. She's like, I'm like, yes, I messed up. I messed up on this one, but yes, like if they give you a recommendation, don't let them choose for you. Don't try to choose yourself. Is basically the moral of the story.
Hey, Sledge, you got me all messed up. I forgot I'm in a live stream. Is this hotel like 4 stories?
Probably. It's not a tall hotel.
Y'all, maybe I'm tripping. And maybe who knows? Maybe I'm at the wrong hotel, but this hotel is $103 cash next month.
I don't know. Maybe it is now. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's nice. Man. I don't know about for that price. I don't know. You gotta look at which room.
I know it say tapestry, so I mean, I gotta get the spot.
Yeah, it got like purple and green outside, so like some kind of weird colors outside.
Oh, let me go back. Y'all don't pay attention to me. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't pay attention to me right now.
Key, best upgrade.
They all had me thinking when I was going through this. I forgot about this was before the pandemic as well. I forgot I got an upgrade at the Flamingo in Las Vegas. I forgot, I don't know what room I booked, but it was with cash in the Chase portal. So I'm thinking it was like same day kind of thing where I was like, shoot, I forgot to book a hotel. I think it was like $50. I'll have to go find my receipt. But they upgraded us to a room that was overlooking, like you could see right across the street to the Bellagio fountain. This room had 2.5 bathrooms. It had a full kitchen table. It was definitely a mistake. I hope no one got fired for giving me that room, but wow, that room was crazy. That room was crazy. And I paid, I think, $49 for the room. No lie.
Wow. Tasha?
I forgot all about that.
Okay, I'm trying to think because I will say
I'll have to post the video. It's grainy because it's from a throwback.
So I'll say Sledge, since that one video
it's grainy video.
Since that one video you were saying, because I don't think I never asked for upgrades, but since that one video that you posted, I will ask. But I would say I don't know that it's upgrades like y'all get upgrades. So like when we had went to San Diego, and I want to say, did we stay at a Hilton? And they upgraded me on the side to where actually we could see the it was like kind of 2 parts to it. So it was like a marina. So we were able to see that. So it was pretty nice. And then when I went to Puerto Rico, I had stayed at the La Concha and they had upgraded me and it was pretty nice. But so I'm just trying to get accustomed to just making sure, you know, that I asked, but I don't think that it's been anything like what you guys have had.
You had to ask.
Yep.
Let them know you mean business. I don't ask for an upgrade. I tell them I'm getting an upgrade. I want the upgrade.
I'm like,
real quick, I know we're approaching the top of the hour, and I think Lisa's gonna have to drop off here in a second. Lisa, one question for you. You had mentioned that Bitcoin hit an all-time high today. Just before you go, like, can you maybe share like maybe what that means or what you'll be looking out for for the rest of this week in terms of, you know, the market and as it reacts to Bitcoin?
Oh man, that's a deep question. You know, Bitcoin has, since the election, it is really just taken off so much quicker than I thought. You know, analyst forecasts are just people using their best judgment to tell us what was going to happen. And I was hoping to get my investments going, thinking that by the time, you know, January rolls around and he is inauguration and all that takes place. I was hoping to get myself positioned, thinking that we could get to 100 by then. But if we hit 95 tonight, you know, it's coming so much sooner than all of these price points are coming so much sooner than I thought. So as far as the market, other coins react or I really, I'm not that versed in it to really talk on it. I'm just like we were talking about earlier when Jackie was on. I'm watching some other people. I'm part of other Discords where there are some great chart goats in there that are, I'm using their guidance to position myself in different crypto that I want to have exposure to for trades as well as a long-term hold. And actually at Fidelity, I'm thinking about adding some Bitcoin ETF for a long-term hold, which I have not done yet. I've only been investing into the actual Bitcoin, but I'm really exploring giving myself extra added exposure in that area. And I don't know if you guys have been watching it. As on election night, I was I think whatever channel I was watching, I don't remember, but I was watching the election results and the Bitcoin price at the same time in the particular newscast that I was watching. And so we know that he's very open to it, and with the way that he is our president-elect, he's going to position people that are of his same mindset. So I think it's something that we really need to take advantage of, because my goal is to make money, whatever administration we are under. My goal is just to make sure that I am positioning myself to be in line with that to achieve my financial goals. So I hope that wasn't too long-winded, but
you answered that better than I ever could have expected, Lisa. You mentioned the Bitcoin ETF. Is that IBIT, or is there a different ETF maybe you're targeting?
There are several. I don't have my notes with me because I really, until this week, actually, I was not really exploring the ETFs. It's just that I opened a new account, and in my particular state, I cannot invest into the type of account. They don't have any availability in the type of account that I opened for directly into crypto, but they allow for the crypto ETFs. And that's the only reason why I'm actually exploring it. But in my own personal taxable account, I have been investing into Bitcoin over the last few years. I've never taken any profit. I've just been holding. And I can see 100,000 right around the corner. Who knows where we'll be at by the end of 2025. So, you know, and I'm a long-term investor. So I've held the Bitcoin that I currently have. I've seen it go from 60 down to the teens. I'm literally 16, 18,000 and back up again. And I'm willing, I know what my tolerance is, and I'm willing to ride that wave and hold it throughout a full cycle if that's what it comes to. So I can't have a whole portfolio with that type of volatility. That's why I love, you know, some hundreds and hundreds of shares of some FXAIX that just has steadily been growing. I think FXAIX is up 30% over the last year. And I'm happy with that also. But I have to have exposure to some high growth investments like the NVIDIA and Bitcoin and things like that. So,
hey, Key, if you don't mind, I'd like to expand on this a little bit, if you don't mind, and I'll be short-winded. Bitcoin, and I've been studying it a lot, and Bitcoin hit an all-time high today of $94,384. So I agree with Lisa that 100,000 is right around the corner. As far as ETFs, every night I probably spend an hour every night studying stock videos, Bitcoin, crypto videos. I have several different cryptocurrencies: Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, some of the meme coins, some of the altcoins. And then you asked about the ETFs. I can tell you here's what I've gotten out of it. When I have both IBIT and I entered a position probably about 2 months ago into a FBTC, which is Fidelity's Bitcoin's ETF. So you have Fidelity Bitcoin, you have several, it's like 11 of them. What I've gathered, IBIT, when you're talking about crypto, like I have a cold storage wallet. So I own that crypto, Rod owns it. When you go to the ETFs and the Coinbases, you don't technically own it. They own it, they're just holding it for you. Well, all of IBIT is on Coinbase. If Coinbase crash, go bankrupt, you lose all your crypto. Like I lost money on Gemini, I lost on Voyager, I lost probably 15,000. But with Fidelity Bitcoin is self-custody, meaning Fidelity is holding that Bitcoin. It's still not yours, but it's safer with self-custody being owned by a company like Fidelity than it is, because out of the 11 ETFs, you probably have 6 or 7 of them that are holding their Bitcoin on Coinbase. Coinbase crash, your money's gone. There is no getting it back. Where Fidelity has a less of a chance of you losing your money. So that's like I have both, but I'm going to ride with FBTC because it's a self-custody and it's being held. Bitcoin, I would say if the analysts are saying that, quote unquote, expert is saying, if you have 0.1 of a Bitcoin, you should be safe because they're claiming that it's going to hit $1 million. Do Rod believe that? I don't know. I'm like, Lisa, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know. But I tell you, who won't miss the wave? Rod's not going to miss the wave. I can tell you that. So that's my 2 cents. Hopefully I didn't go over anybody's head, but that's where it is with ETFs and regular Bitcoin. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, just to share, I personally agree with what Rod is saying, and I understand the security. I do not have a cold wallet yet. I'm holding my crypto primarily in my Webull account, but it's not substantial, but substantial to me and the next person. I know you don't want to be in a position where you lose. So you got to do what you feel you're comfortable with in order to get security. But thank you guys for having me on. I hope to talk to you all again soon. And I'll be in touch with you, Rod, because I know we have something to plan. And I'm going to drop off. Good night, everyone.
Lisa, before you go,
I'm sorry.
Before you go, Lisa, when you purchase a cold wallet, get a bottle of Tylenol because you will have a headache messing with that thing.
I've actually set up one with someone before. And yes, it was all of the words and the password, the code, and yes.
Yeah.
I think well, listen, when the day comes, yes, I'm prepared because I have been through the process. It wasn't for me, but I was a buddy with someone. So yeah, I understand what you're saying there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to see you, Lisa. We'll be in touch.
You too. Good night.
Thank you so much, Lisa. You're dropping all the knowledge. Appreciate you. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to watch the replay. Some of what both you and Lisa were saying, Rod, definitely I need to listen to that a couple more times for real.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, I need to listen to that.
It's not that hard. It's actually fun. I'm shifting gears to investing with Rod away from point blank travel for a minute. It's fun, man. I sit up and I watch people that look like us. I can watch the other people, but they tend to try to talk over my head. But when I watch people that look like us, I can understand it. It's clear. It's easy to absorb. And y'all don't know, man. I was up till 4 o'clock 2 days ago. I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning watching investment videos. I was like, I got to go to bed. So.
Man. Cool.
Okay. Excellent. I didn't see any other crypto related questions, but I do see one that we probably can all answer about credit cards. Thank you for the question. How many credit cards do y'all have an eye on in 2025? And Tasha, let's start with you, girl. What you got your eye on for 2025?
You know what? I'm actually I don't have a card. I'm really considering downgrading or closing a few cards first. But you know, I'm one to chase those offers. So if I see a good bonus coming down, I will change my mind. But as of right now, I'm more so I want to maximize it to where I'm using only a select few cards so that I can earn more points, especially if I'm not doing a a bonus. So right now I don't have any credit cards that I'm eyeing.
Okay. 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 So anything that has an all-time high bonus, though, you're probably eyeing,
Always.
and maybe if it's not with American Express, because I know you still upset with American Express.
Yeah.
Who next?
Okay. JP, what you got?
So I have a few actually. These are like a lot of mail-in or like mail offers that I've been getting recently, and so I'm gonna look into those first. So a couple of cards I have on my radar right now. The City Estrada Premier, the Alaska card from Bank of America, and what else do I have on my list coming up? I also I'm still thinking about trying to get the what's it called, the Bonvoy Boundless card, or the Bevy, one of those two, if it comes back with another increased bonus, mainly because I want the Knights for the for Marriott, but yeah, those are like the three fourths I have on my mind right now, so yeah.
Want to go?
American Express or
yeah.
Is that gonna be with American Express or Chase?
So I mean, I personally want to go with the American Express one only because of the language in it. So with the American Express one, I have 6 months. With the Chase one, I have 3 months. But the Chase one, you can't have gotten a bonus from American Express within 3 months. So I don't know if this is actually going to work. I'm going to try to test it out. But I plan on like trying to apply for the bevy, get it, wait for try to apply for the balance. I'm not exactly sure about if I can hold both. I'm not exactly sure about that. But basically, that's the goal. Get the bevy, hold it for a little bit, get the boundless, get the boundless bonus first, and then try to finish out the bevy bonus after that. So now, like in the 4th or 5th month, whatever. So that's the goal. If I can do it, like in like the perfect world. If I can't do that, I'll still go with the bevy, mainly because I can downgrade it to the American Express Bonvoy card. Or sorry, the American Express. Yeah, the American Express Bonvoy. Is it Bonvoy card? I can't remember the exact name, but $95 annual fee card from American Express, without having to worry about having a useless card.
Good show. Well, I'm gonna say
0.
there's no cards. There's one card. Okay, I'm gonna say one card because I said this card in 2023 and 2024, and that's the PenFed Platinum card. The reason I want that card is because they got freaking 3% off at Walmart. You know what I mean? So it's the only reason I want that card. But when I did the pre-approval, I don't know if I have the maximum amount that PenFed will give me, but they won't pre-approve me for anything right now. So I'm just gonna hold off for a minute and see what's up. But honestly, like there's really nothing that I want. But I never thought I would get the Bank of America customized cash card. Never thought I'd get the City Custom cash. Like it's a whole bunch of cards I didn't think I would get until I was about to get them. You know what I mean? So, but right now, if I'm a said card, that's the only card I'm thinking about.
Right, you
Rod, I know you said you're moving more towards.
What you
Right,
looking
I'm
at?
really trying to get stocks.
Yeah.
I believe it or not, and I'm gonna elaborate on what I'm about to say. I'm not looking at any. Two things I want to say. Number one, I'm trying to be like Joe Barretto. I want 1 million Amex points. minimum $1 million. And the reason I say that, I think my max was 32 cards, 33 cards. And one of the things I noticed is I spread myself thin. I wanted to use this card. I wanted to use that card. I wanted to use this card. And what happened at the end of the day is I didn't have enough points to go anywhere because I'm using all these different cards.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that though.
So
Can't do that.
what I want to do in transferable points, I have 9 Amex cards. I have the major players with Amex. When it comes to Chase, I have the Sapphire Preferred. I had a Freedom Flex, Freedom Unlimited. I'm cool. To be honest, I don't even need 9 American Express cards. I can roll with the Business Gold, the Gold, Everyday Preferred, the Green, and I don't even need all those and achieve my goal of transferable points. So they can come out with the Rod card. They can come out with the Sledge card, the Key card, the JP card, the Touch card. I don't want none of them. I just want to roll with what I have and maximize what I have because I don't feel like in the last year, 24 points and miles, I sucked. Because
that's what I'm saying. Like, what happened with 2024? Like, dang, that's crazy.
So I'm with Tasha and Sled, 0. I mean, I'm 0, none. No.
You know what? I always said that though. Like you can't invest yourself into so many ecosystems, or you're not going to earn the amount of points to get something unless you're just getting sign-up bonuses. If you're getting sign-up bonuses, it don't matter. You can get 100K here, 60, 80, whatever. Yeah. But if you just using those cards, I'm using a Wells Fargo autograph and then a Bank of America custom app, and then I want to use the City custom cash because it gets 5% on whatever. You're never gonna earn enough points to do anything that really means anything. Like you have to dedicate us. If you're just using cards and you're not into the sign-up bonuses like that, you have to dedicate yourself to one. No more than 2 ecosystems, or you're just not going to earn enough points to do anything meaningful. Mm-hmm. Like I've always said that. Like when people talk about getting all of these cards, I'm like, that's great. But what do you do with them after that point? Once you use those sign-up bonuses up, if you're not getting any more cards, man, 5 points per dollar sound good. But you buying a sandwich that's $6, you got 30 points. You know what I mean? Like you got 30 points. You're not making all of that. I listen to creators and they talk about all of these things. Oh man, I put it on there. How much are you paying for streaming services? Seriously, how much are you paying for streaming services? You get 3 points per dollar on what? $20? You're getting 60 points a month? Come on, man. Like, it just doesn't. A lot of things people say is just not logical. But we have an audience that is listening to it and they follow those things. Like I'm glad personally, I've never been one of those people that follow trends of things. And I think for myself, and I hope that by me saying things like that, that the people that listen to me also do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like you gotta think for yourself. Don't listen to some of these guys, man. Some of these guys are giving y'all garbage information. Like you heard it from me. Yeah, I don't represent Tasha or Key or JP or Rod. You only heard it from me. A lot of these guys y'all listen to are giving y'all garbage information, and it's just what it is. Okay, that's my rant. I got it from JP. JP doing his rant. I had to get my rant in too.
You bring up a good point before we get Key with her cards, because Key got some cards. One of the things I looked at on one of my late night hiatuses, let's just say my American Airlines Business Platinum Select. If I need a flight for 40,000 points, I got to spend, I'm getting 2 times the points at gas stations, 2 times the points on cable and cell phone. I got to spend 20 grand to get 40,000 points. Well, I could take my City custom cash, spend 8 grand, get $400, and I'd have saved $12,000. People don't look at that. They get caught up in the points and the miles and what Rod's saying and what everybody else is saying. Yeah. And they don't look at the bigger picture. So, man, 25, I'm coming out blazing with a whole different way of doing things. Because 24, like Tasha just said, I sucked in 24. I didn't take advantage of 24. I didn't.
Well, I was more so on the front end because in the beginning of the year I had applied for that set the American Express Hilton Honor Surpass and then the City Platinum American Airlines card. So I was more so chasing the points in the beginning of the year, but then, you know, second, third, and fourth quarter, I just went back to using my American Express Gold card. And then I was really considering the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. And so I just think, and then I had got the 2% cash back on the Navy Federal Cash Rewards card. So it's just like, and I was just kind of spreading myself thin, you know, and then that's where I'm at the fourth quarter, just like, dang, I ain't even met my, you know, my spend on that Hilton Honor Surpass. So now I'm doing the reverse. So that's why for 2025, I'm just like, I have to consider a different goal. And so that's why I'm considering closing possibly a few credit cards just so I can maximize it, because I feel like if you have maybe like one or two credit cards, I think you can have a better or if you do an ecosystem like American, you know, pick an ecosystem, I think you can maximize your points a lot better.
That's actually like one of the things I think not Select, but Chad said it, like a video had Chad's perspectives, like I think released a couple of days ago, but basically talking about how people were, I think he said it was like, it was like poor or something like that in terms of like our penny pension was what he used, and it was good, Joe.
What's going on?
Oh, what up?
My hero, my idol, Mr. 1 million, Mr. 1 million, baby.
and
sorry,
like,
JP, sorry.
No, it's all good. But I was thinking, like,
when I see Joe, man.
I was just thinking the idea of like, okay, we get these cards. I think about this in terms of the Amex Gold, particularly. It's like, oh, and another coupon, this and that, and I'm like, bro, are you never using your card? You never going out to eat or anything like that? You're not like coming around these places. Why do you have that card then? Like, I think like when you say like it's a chore for me to use a card, at that point you lost the plot. You lost the plot. So I think like having that one or two ecosystems, personally, I think having two for the flexibility. But like beyond that, when you have all the cards, but like what's the point? Like, again, unless you're churning, you know, which I personally don't really like to do because that's just a little bit too much spin for me. Like I don't know. It's wild.
I hear you, because I think about the spend as well, you know, because I'm not manufacturing any spending, you know, so it's all relative to me.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Something that really gets under my skin before I answer this question is I love YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. Probably majority of the things I consume is via YouTube. And something that really bothers me about this space is that like the credit card space specifically, is that people will say like, oh, I don't spend any money. Like their budget's so tight. I'm like, that can't be possible. You're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on annual fees. Please, for the love of God, stop saying that you eat beans and rice every minute of the day. Like, I can't take it. I'm over it.
And beyond that was like
this is what I've been waiting for all night.
Like literally though, like the things like, oh, I got this trip for free. Like, listen, I get it, using points to travel, you subsidize, I get all that, but bro, if you got those 80 or 60 to 80,000 chase or 100,000 chase points, you spent $4,000 to get those bonus points. So you did spend money somehow. Yeah, money you already meant to spend, but you spent the money.
Right.
Money on stuff you're gonna spend.
Sure.
Anyway.
What about the people that manufacture spend? You may have not spent any money.
No,
you spent your time.
I agree with you.
You definitely spent your time.
When you say that, like, I got here free, and the person looks like, oh, I can get there free too, and then you got to tell them like, oh yeah, you can get here free too, but you got to spend $4,000 on a car. That's what I'm saying. Like,
what I say, JP, to motivate my people. Okay, let's say you use a credit card to pay your electric bill every month. Mm-hmm. You're gonna get points. You're gonna have to pay your electric bill anyway. If you use your debit card, you're gonna get two things. You're gonna get a thank you and a receipt. That's it.
Oh no, I'm definitely we on the same wave. Right. I'm just saying when the marketing of it, because like people think like, oh, least I should say people think like this is my thought process on it. Like when I first got into it, it's like, oh, I get it for free. I don't got to think about, I'm still, doing it on a regular spin. But that mindset is now it's like, okay, I want to be cheap about it. I'm trying to make everything the cheapest I can be. I'm not trying to, spend on anything at all. So I'm not talking about it from a standpoint of you spend you already have to, but like the mindset of a person is like, I don't want to spend money on things.
Look, I gotta get in here on this, man, because this is the kind of stuff I've been waiting for the whole time. Look, I watched do y'all know Damian? I think his channel is called Traveling on Everyday Spin. Yeah. Okay. He showed a video of a guy and his wife who said that they booked a whole trip and they did the whole thing for free. Now, some of the stuff in there, what they did was they did cash out some Capital One points and pay for certain things that they showed. But I'm like, okay, how did you get to the airport? Did you pay for parking? Some of the food that y'all ate outside of the, where y'all stayed at, where did you pay for any of that stuff at? Like, no one ever includes that in there. When you go on a vacation, man, it's impossible to have everything for free. Now, if you could say you took the cash back that you earned from cashback cards and you use that to pay for it, that's a whole nother story. Mm-hmm. But if you saying you only have travel cards, the only thing you have is travel cards and points and miles, you cannot honestly get in front of the camera and tell people that everything that you do is free. When you pull when you get ready to pull out of the airport and you got to put your ticket in there, where points and miles going at? You know what I mean? I just came from Cleveland. That ticket was $88. I couldn't pull out points and miles and stick it inside of that machine and pay it, right? If I took an Uber there, I couldn't be like, okay, Uber, here go these points and miles to pay for this trip to the airport and back. People just, they only tell a portion of the story, man.
I will say though, Sledge, I will say in defense of that argument, if you have like Chase UR points, you could do like pay yourself back on certain purchases and whatnot.
Yeah,
I get that, but that's like using money. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like using money.
Yeah, because I was gonna say in 2023 when I had went to Puerto Rico and I had used all my points, but see, I had cash back, so I was saving all my points and my cash back. So I booked a lot of the stuff with my points, and then I paid for food and all that kind of stuff. But I reconciled everything. I had everything straight. So then when I came back, then that's when I used my cash back for my Navy Federal flagship, my Navy Federal more rewards, and my Navy Federal cash rewards. And then I paid, put it in my checking account.
It's still not free. At the end of the day, listen.
Yeah, it's still not free.
That's cap. It's cap. Any caption I see, free travel, free this, cap. Stop watching. Stop. Return to go.
I think that people need to understand saying it was upgraded. Like you got upgraded travel. You got, where you normally would go economy or whatever, you have points. Now you could pay for a better ticket. Or if you're going to stay in a Best Western, now you could stay at a Hilton, because of your points and stuff. You're really going to the next level because you've gotten these things back. But like JP just said, 4,000, you spent 4,000, right? Like that's why I was saying this to Dell yesterday. Marriott gave me a chance, is offering me an upgrade from the Surpass to the Aspire. I don't have to do any spend, right? I get the card, I get the perks. I'm not going to get points, but I'm also not spending $6,000 in 6 months or whatever it is, right? So I'm telling him, like, if I know I'm going to travel and stay at a Hilton and I'm going to get those perks for getting the card, why would I want to spend $6,000 first to get some points when I can, or just get it, right? I'm still going to spend somehow, but I'm elevating my travel short term. So do I necessarily need to throw all this money down in 6 months to say that I got 175,000 points that are worth what? 0.5 according to most people. So
I'm spending the 6.
But you get what I'm saying? Like if you're in that position, where it's something quick that you have to make a decision to better that trip, and you don't have that in that short. Upgrade it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the green card without any points. I went down and I got it because it gave me more benefits than I was going to get anyway. You know, you can't always. That's why you guys are all right.
A downgrade, though.
No, but I didn't want the gold anymore, and I canceled it, so I had nothing. Right. So when I applied for the green, I couldn't get points. You know, they didn't give me the sign-up bonus. So my thing is, a lot of people get away with these clickbait thumbnails that say, I traveled here for free. You know, they're on a ski, you know, on a jet ski in the Maldives, like they say.
What about the taxes?
You know, yeah, it's gonna cost you. Let's cut the crap and realize it and call it what it is. You're bettering your trip because of all the work you put into using these points and trying to maximize your money where it was going, but you still paid for it.
Key made a good point about the Maldives a while back about having to take a helicopter from one place to another once you get there.
But you know what? That doesn't.
Like, it's so many things.
Look, I'm looking at your faces. Is the Maldives #1 on your list to go to tomorrow?
Not for me, but
not for me. You know what? The beach in Puerto Rico is just nice. It's nice enough.
Tell them.
You know, if I want to sleep above the water, I'll get a float and just make sure I anchor myself down near the beach and sleep on that. What the hell? It's like, it's ridiculous. People in the space really push certain things because they think that's what they should do in order to get the clicks and the views. And that's not the case.
I feel bad for Sevi on that one, man. Because like he's like the first person I saw do that, but I see like everybody else. Oh, you get all these points to go to the Maldives. I'm like, bro, to be 100% clear, I didn't know what the Maldives were before I started watching these videos. I'm like, where are the Maldives? 100%. Like you put on a map where the Maldives are at. For
this would be me right now.
Like, but like I think like Ian was saying, like I think like like. In terms of like using other people's money in terms of like reimbursements and stuff like that, then you could say, okay, yeah, I'm getting I'm traveling for free. But you already spend somebody else's money for work and getting reimbursements, bro. Man, no.
Right. That's a small amount of people, though, man. Yeah, like, we gotta be realistic. That's a tiny. That ain't even small. That's a tiny amount of people that are that do that.
Yeah,
like most people aren't doing that. So
that's fair.
And the majority of people on the internet who watching these videos are not those people. You know, they're like people that work 9-to-5 jobs who are just trying to take advantage of credit cards and trying to learn from us on how to do it. So at the end of the day, man, we got to be realistic with them. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, we got to be realistic with these people. At least
JT said it right there. They're teaching debt. And because to get to the Maldives, to get, what is it? 150,000 points for one night to sleep over the water with some shark. I mean, I'm Puerto Rican. I don't want a shark to eat me. I'm good. Yeah. You know, I'd probably be the first Puerto Rican to go to the Maldives that I know of. Nobody in my family's been to the Maldives.
I thought Puerto Ricans love sharks.
No, they're gonna be looking at me like, "Què?" Like, that's what I'm gonna get. That face. What? Where the hell is that?
At this part, also though, like, I think this is the sad part of it. Like Joe was saying, like 150,000 points to to sleep over some water. Where how many other places could you have gone to? I get like aspirational travel. I get the whole idea and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But were you like, is that your aspiration before you watch this video? Was that your aspiration to go there? No. Hey, some people may be, but like I just find it. Yeah, let me stop.
No, that's true.
I love it.
To me, right? I know we focusing on the Maldives. To me, right? The points and miles thing for me is just opportunity, right? Before this, I didn't even know. Like, I still probably couldn't point out where the Maldives is on the map. 100.
Me neither.
But it's opened my eyes to so many other things that I'm like, oh, that's attainable now. Okay, I'm gonna already spend money on these things no matter what. Now I can do these things. I don't just have to read about it in a magazine or see it on YouTube. I can go see it myself. So like, I don't know why there has to be so much cap. Like, this is real life. Like, I don't want to go somewhere for 3 days, like, and spend 3 days getting there. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know what it is? We look at us now here, right? And I think that we're now experiencing what other people have been doing with these credit cards and things. Honestly, in the past 2 years, my family, like, literally, they're like, yo, this I could use for this, or this I could. We never spoke about this. 2022 and before, never heard of it. I started doing it, and now the family is all on board. But we're still learning. Like my sister will go away and go, Joey, what should I use here, puppy? And then I'll tell her, right? Because we're learning, but we keep it real. Like, you know, should I stay at this level 1 hotel or this one with my points kind of stuff? We're not planning on going, you know, and I just think that's what I love about this group here. We literally are teaching others realistically how to do things that are attainable, things that, you know, are reachable and quickly. Not that you got to plan 10 years from now and pray to God that you have 1 million points to do whatever, you know, like that kind of stuff. And that's what I think all of you guys have been bringing, and us doing this every week or every 2 weeks really opens our eyes to people that never had their eyes open before.
Yep, I agree, Joe. I agree.
Agreed.
100%. The stuff
100%. And to your question, should she use the cash or use the points? If she has the points, use the points. Use them before they increase the damn price on the hotel anyway.
Yeah, points get devalued. Points get devalued every quarter, if not every month. So if you're over here stacking points, you may be losing out or you may be gaining. It just really depends on your scenario. But I know the things that I'm doing right now. Joe just brought it up. I'm still learning it. And these are things I dreamed about. Matter of fact, I never thought I would fly first class. I didn't even understand what the elite status line was at a hotel. You know, I'm sitting in first class. I'm not doing it again because I think it's a little overrated, you know, but I used to walk by first class and I used to wonder, and then I'd go online and see a first class ticket, $1,800. I'm like, no, man, I'm gonna sit in the back for $400 and we're gonna get there at the same time, the same place, and I'm gonna be cool. But now, to Key's point, to Joe's point, to everybody's point, I'm able to do things that I once dreamed about. So,
you know what, Rod? And you know I have to say something out of pocket. The $1,800 buys you 6 inches, and 6 inches goes a long way. That's all you're getting for
what, a TV.
The leg room. Rod, come on, Rod, behave, Rod. JP, don't smile like that, JP. That looked creepy, right? JP gave me that creepy smile, like, man, Bill said 6 inches, and then he went. So
Joe think he on here with the other side. We don't do that.
Yeah, Joe, I don't know what you talking about, Joe.
I was like, no, I'm good. I got first class already. I'm good.
Hey, you know what's funny though?
Let's get back to the question. Everyone answered the question.
4 points a mile.
Okay.
It was just on a humble. You know how you go to the little kiosk to check in? I went to a kiosk. I was flying Delta. I went to a kiosk and they asked me if I wanted to upgrade to first class for $35. I'm like, I never flew first class before. Yes, sir. And then I just started action at that point. It was before points and miles. And I flew first class probably like 4 or 5 times for no more than $60. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't do it now because the prices are freaking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But maybe less than 10 years ago, I never flew first class for more than $60. I would just ask if no one was in those seats. They would just, they want to sell those seats. Like they wanted to sell those seats. But now, man, first class tickets ridiculous. You know what I'm saying, on most flights. So. JT, right, exactly. Pause, JT. Hey, I got a question for y'all. I'll put this in the Discord. What is a card that y'all was kind of hating on, but now y'all like, that card ain't so bad? I know everybody got one.
JP, go first, JP. He got one.
Go ahead, JP.
Listen, I'm only hating on it because of what we just talked about a second ago. And so I was going to make a video about it, but I say it now. I got the Chase Sapphire Preferred when it had that $300, 60,000 point sign-up bonus. And, like, I mainly got it for the whole Hyatt thing and whatnot. And also, like, I'm like, why not? Might as well go for the card. But honestly, after I've been using it, I'm like, wait, hold up. This thing is, you live in New York City, getting those, you get 2x here, 3x here. I'm like, this is actually a pretty good earner, especially given the fact that the points, are a little bit higher, value a little bit higher. I'm like, man. And so I'm sitting here, I'm thinking like, I have this whole Amex Green video getting ready to come up. I'm like, wait, hold up. Like, which one is actually better? I still think the green is better for reasons I'll get into later. But in terms of actually using the card to earn points, because I never hear people talk about the dining or the travel point gaining aspect of it in relation to how it's used. It's mainly just like getting the sign-up bonus and using the points for whatever. But in terms of the multipliers, on top of that, the lift, the 5x on lift, that was something I never, like, literally I'm just using Lyft now. And it gives me like a discount also by having a Chase Sapphire preferred card to use on Lyft. So I'm like, man, this is, I gotta rethink that card now, man. It's not as bad as I thought it was.
Lyft is dope, man. 5X is on Lyft is kind of dope on the strength that most of the time, Lyft is way more expensive than Uber. I won't say way more, but it's more expensive than Uber most of the time.
True, but like they get on the card, I don't know how long it's going to go for. It might just be a promotion, but they've been giving me a discount on my Lyft rides. So I checked Uber and Lyft, and they've been giving me a discount on the Lyft one. So I'm like, I'm getting 5x, and I'm getting a discount. I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm gonna piggyback on JP's thing. The green card. I always thought that was the whack Amex card because it wasn't nice, right? And I remember saying, why that's trash. And then about a year and a half ago, Sledge in his video on how great the green was. And literally when I cut the gold, my green is my go-to card for I made more points this year with the green than I did with the gold the year before. And it's because of being in a metropolitan area, all the tolls, all the parking, all the fees, you name it, dining out, delivery, whatever. Bro, 3 times it's a monster card. And then you get clear, right? That the gold was supposed to be the travel card doesn't give it to you. The green does. And it's only $150. So that clear alone pays the $150 for me. And I hate effective annual fees, but it's the truth. So to me, it's the green card.
I'm missing that card right now. I have the gold, man. I'm downgrading as soon as I can.
Yeah, but you know what though, JP? Okay, and Sledge could do this with me. Sledge, where is it, Sledge? Let me see. This is my green card.
Yeah, and the Lions card.
The Lion card is my green Amex green.
Joe,
and I'm gonna be stuck with it. I'm never gonna get rid of it.
Hey, Joe, the king of promotion. Joe, a walking commercial.
But I didn't tell you that it came out of my extra wallet that's 50% off right now for Black Friday sales. If you go in the link in the description box on my channel, guys, feel free. All right, for your gift for all the people that want a nice wallet.
Wait, is that the founder's card?
No, wait, no, the founder's card's next. But if you look, oh my God, it pops up. And this is in Wepa Red, right? Or Barretto Burgundy, however you want to call it. So yeah, and then don't even get me started on the founder's card, Key. That's a whole other thing.
Key, it's still in the paper. It ain't even came out yet. It's still in there. But I don't know about that one.
See, but I got my Barretto Brown version here too that match the panels. So
no, don't forget to tell them about car pointers, Joe.
Don't even get me started on car pointers. We're talking about points and miles, guys. Go down below 30% off on car pointers right now. Click that description box. But first, hit that like and subscribe, mi gente. I want Key to get every single second and minute of watch time hours, coño. All right? Because she busts her butt here with her million cards to share with us, tells us her stories, really busts her, and she walks the walk. It's not even BS. Sure. She does it. It's not fake. Sure. It's not some cute guy on the screen going, oh yeah, I wish I can go to the Maldives. Yeah, no, she does all this stuff. So let's get her over the hump, guys.
Let's go. Hey, look, before we get to Tarsha, I'm going, I got the unsubscribe list is coming up in December, man. Let's go. And I hate to tell y'all, It's gonna be for channel members only. Channel members only. Channel members only.
I'm there.
The
kid.
only people that can see the unsubscribe list is channel members only. Some of your favorites might be on there. Some of you, if y'all watched the one from last year, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. Look,
we can't blow up spots. He was savage.
You know, I don't hold back. So it is what
that
it
was
is.
savage on his part. He was brutal.
Hey, look, they got to get they unsubscribe up. Like some people came in. I think Sebi came in at like a 89.9 on the unsubscribe list. He might be a little higher. I only had him as an honorable mention last year. He might be up there. I don't know, man. We don't know, man. We'll see.
You know how savage his list was that some of the people on that list were at NOLA. And I'm thinking of looking at Sledge going, damn, he's gonna X them again.
Hey, look,
long as you're still watching the videos, it doesn't matter if you unsubscribe.
Right, exactly. Look, no. See, here's the thing is, if I don't subscribe, I ain't watching your video.
Dang.
I watch your video because the thing about me is I'm the same person on the internet as I am in the real life. You know what I mean? So I'm not a different person. So if you see me like this here, I'm that one I see you. So.
Yep. Rod, tell us what your credit card. Rod, tell us your credit card.
What was the question again, Sledge? I got to make sure I got it right.
The card that you was kind of hating on a little bit, but you realize is actually a good card.
Probably my MX Platinum. That $695 is hard for me to stomach. It's hard for me to stomach. But then I look at my Lyft credits. I mean, not Lyft, my Uber credits. I look at my Hilton Gold status, my Marriott Gold.
Let me drink my Kool-Aid.
And I keep it, and I'm with Joe. That green card, I have the green card. The green card is my distant cousin, man. It's in my wallet now, but I just find it hard to use that card. And I don't. Where I live, there's public transportation in Dallas, but you come to Arlington, there is no buses, there's no subways, there's none of that. I mean, Uber, yeah, but how many times am I in an Uber? So I would have to say the Platinum. And to answer your question, JP, that Lyft credit is good through March 31st, 2025. So March 31st, you have until March 31st to use that. And Joe, last question.
Yep.
How much is that extra card with your 50% discount?
So it'll be about $40. The wallet,
oh, that's
about $40.
Not bad. That's not bad because
from 75 or 80, depending on the version you get.
Yeah,
it's fire, bro.
Wow.
I love
my
it.
Gucci and my Louis Vuittons, they don't pop cards up like that.
No, bro. I'm not even kidding. I'm not saying it to make the sale, but it's a fire wallet. It's great. You know, everything fits. It's comfortable. It's compact. Now, I wanted just to before Jay Danzy, is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the founder's card. Metal. It's a fire card for that. So, and this is for the elite. If you're a basic member, they give you the picture on an app that doesn't look like this. And right now, they're giving me literally, and I mentioned this last night, you're going to get $400 off the membership fee if you join the Founders Club, which is right now the only way you could stay at Caesars with diamond status or platinum status because Wyndham is pulling out. So, and then you get... Well, I said pulling out, right? I knew it. You know what, Key? You set me up. And then look at innocent Tasha next to you, and she's... I'm hurt by that. You guys help me here, people. Come on, this is messed up. No. Yo, JT can't blame me for that one. JP, that you set me up. That's me. I was showing my phone.
I don't know what.
I mean, I thought we were like standing there for dramatic.
I do have a question for the Kings. Notice I did plural of the extra cards, Sledge and Joe. How many cards does it hold?
This one, 14.
Okay, because I carry 8. I typically carry 8 cards.
Oh, you have more than enough room.
I'm carrying that many credit cards.
No.
Why?
Inside of the slot, you have to carry at least 6 in there.
Yeah.
Unless you go put your ID or something in there, or they're gonna fall out because you know what I'm saying. it's a slot that it has to go in. So you
I don't know if
have to
you can
put
see it.
at least 6 inside of there.
And it takes the fat metal cards, which is good. So,
Yeah.
and they don't fall out. The other one, the older design with the leather, it's a nice wallet, but you see the gap here? I don't know if you can see. The gap there is big. You see? So the cards will fall out. Like if I had a metal card, it would slide out sometimes. The gap on the new one is tighter. So they changed the design on it. Stop it. So it fits 6 cards.
Key
help me. Rod, Rod, you're messed up for setting me up like this, Rod.
Oh no, I'm serious, man. I like little gadgets. I like little gadgets like that. I'll be out there. I'll be at the store at 7-Eleven just popping it in and out, forgetting I'm holding up the line. So
I'm gonna keep it real though. Look, I've had extra wallets like before like the YouTube thing. I had Ridge wallets before the extra, and I won't get another wallet. Like I won't get another wallet, either the aluminum one because I also had an aluminum one.
Oh, that's fine. Look at
you
that.
Got a Ridge. See, I had Ridge before that. I actually gave a Ridge to my son. But
Key, what is that? Key, what is that?
That's Ridge.
That's a Ridge wallet.
Man,
Ridge
I can't
wallet
mess with
with
y'all.
an
Y'all got
AirTag on the back.
money. I can't be messing with y'all, man. I need it.
Oh, okay.
Now, Key, listen. Don't get any wallet. Don't show off no wallet unless they sponsoring you. Don't be giving.
No,
these
this
people,
isn't a wallet.
these
This is
play.
JP. Send me a picture just now.
These rich people ain't giving you no play. Don't get them no play.
That's right. I use this right here from Amazon, $4. You're right.
Exactly.
$4.
Look, and you know what you need to do? You got an Amazon business account?
Yeah, I do.
Nah.
You go to Amazon business. You go to share. When you go to share, it's going to bring up your channel. You take that and you put it on your channel. So when someone buys that wallet, even if that person don't get it from you, you still get paid off of it. Yeah. Put that link on your channel.
Okay,
anything you get from Amazon and it got something to do with this, even in the slightest way, man, put that link in your channel.
And it's not even that. If they like go from your link to Amazon and buy anything, it's not even like what they intended to buy.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You put your link up there, they go on. Once they click on that link, it's fair game from there. Yeah, it's fair game from there. That battery that I put in the Discord, all that stuff is all. Yeah, it all leads to Amazon, and it's an affiliate from it. Joe is the walking commercial. Joe is a walking commercial.
Well, my wife says I could sell candy to a diabetic real easy. It's that easy.
Wait, Tasha ain't tell us about the car that she hated on, and I ain't get to mine either.
Well, I would say one, the go-kart, American Express go-kart, but I would really say the American Express Hilton Honor Surpass because I literally was just getting that card for the points, like a churn and burn in a sense. But once I started using it, I'm just like, you can really earn a lot of points with that card with the 6 times the points for dining, groceries, and gas.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and then plus you get the gold status for Hilton. Listen. And so it's just like, I want to hate that card, especially what they did to me, but I actually like it.
She can't let it go. Every live we've done, she goes back to the Hilton points that they played her with that she never got.
But you know what though? Like honestly,
yes, she's trying to spend
if you gonna stay at a hotel, and that hotel card can rack up points for you easily, why not use that card? If you
but it's like I'm usually not
anyway.
I'm open to all hotels, and I'm more so of a Marriott. I really like Marriott more. If I can get the points, just like with the Chase ISG Premier, when I got that 170, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? And then I did have the Chase Marriott Bonvoy, but then I closed that card. So it's just like I'm gonna go where the points is at. But I'm just like, you know what? They might have converted me to a Hilton, using Hilton more because I actually think that card can get more points.
Oh, you know what?
Well, Sledge, what's the best Hilton card there is?
He gonna say the Aspire.
No. On Joe's live yesterday, somebody said that when you know how you hook your your Uber to Marriott, right? I saw in your comment section people saying that you had to have like the Uber, you had to reserve the Uber or something. I don't know, something crazy in order to get the points. Anything you use with Uber, even Uber Eats, every time you use Uber is Marriott points if you have those two links. Like every single time. So if you don't have your Uber
and you get bonus
and
points if you're staying at a Marriott.
Yep.
You get bonus points if you stand at a Marriott and you
right,
order
if you
Uber
stand
Eats
and you get bonus points for it. Right. Yeah.
Tasha, you should get the Marriott Bonvoy Business. You had that one?
No, I don't have
I
that
got
one.
it.
That's not a bad. For 125, you get a free night certificate, and the multipliers are good at the hotels. They gives you gold status. Why not?
Is that free night certificate?
Yeah, I kid you not. And honestly, depending on the hotel, like in New York City, that's it. In New York, at their Times Square location, which is like one of their best, looking ones.
Man, you get 50K.
They actually, if you sweet talk the people in the front, twice I've done it. They gave me the lounge access there because I was on a conference. They were like, yo, you're already a member. Why not? So they gave me a red key to go and use the lounge. So there's some places where they honor, they'll give you that look. Other places are going to be like, whatever, you can get out at 2:00. But, I think it's worth it. For 125, to me, it's better than a similar price Chase Marriott card or whatever.
Yeah, I like that card. It's one of those cards that I'm like, I said I'm gonna cut out some of my middle cards. That ain't one of them. Yep. I'm keeping that card.
Hey, Joe and Sledge, I want an extra discount because I just went to both of y'all's description and try to look at this extra wallet, and both links are broken.
Well, you put in promo code Sledge?
Yeah, you just have to put
I went to your
code.
description. I went to your description to hit your link.
That might be open. I don't know. Yeah, all you gotta do is extra. Go to extra.com.
To some game, man. Because when I'm ready to make a move, I'm ready to make a move. And I just
don't use Joe. You got enough people.
Yo, don't use Sledges, man. Sledge has too many already.
I'm hating on Joe. Key.
That's bullying.
What's the card?
Yeah, the card for me is the Chase Inc. Unlimited Business Card. I thought that card was going to be trash, but more and more, right? I started this YouTube channel this year, so not too long ago. I'm finding, right? I had to make charges to, just make sure my channel was up to snuff. I got a new laptop. I got some other supplies, microphone, etc. That 0% for 12 months on a business card has been, and I was like, who's going to need 1.5% cash back or ultimate rewards points back on a purchase when I can get, 3, 2 with all these other programs? But that 1.5 and combination with the APR, bussin'.
You know what? For me, it's funny. Before I say my card, Darius Jamal told me basically the same thing that you said, because I told him that card was trash. And he explained it to me how he used it for his business, and it just made sense to me at that point. Like, it really did. For me personally, I thought the only ink card that was really okay was the Ink Cash. Like, I thought the Ink Cash was the one that was okay. But yeah, when he explained to me how he used the unlimited, I was like, it actually makes sense. You know what? For me, the card that I always hated on, that I don't even have this card. Like y'all said, a lot of cards that y'all have or something like that. I don't even have this card. I think it's Joe and Dale was hating on it yesterday on their live stream, but the Venture X. Like, I was
hating on it. I can't get it. That's not hate. It's just
like I was
hating on the ones that jerks.
Yeah,
but
come on.
I don't have the card. I'm probably never going to apply for the card. I won't say that. You never know what might happen. But
I'm waiting for Key to put this in AU. Look at the flex. You see the flex that she's doing right now, Tasha?
That's what I'm saying. She on it.
But the reason I was hating on the Venture X was because, number one, the transfer partners. You know what I'm saying? No, number two is because it's Capital One, man. Like these Capital, I just don't have a good relationship with Capital One. Like I never had one. But if I take a step back and actually look at the card, it's a good card. Like it is. Like it's a good card. The lounge thing, I can't, because what I do is I look at the Centurion Lounge and then I compare it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like people be like, yeah, the Sapphire Lounge, we got a new Sapphire Lounge in Phoenix. And I'm like, okay, cool, y'all got 4. You know what I'm saying? So I look at that and I do the same thing with Capital One. But if I take the lounge out of it and I look at the $300 credit that you get with the card, I look at 2x you get on everything. It's actually a pretty decent card, man. Like it is. It's actually a pretty decent card. But yeah, I've been hating on that card since it came out. But since I'm me, I'm gonna keep hating on it. But is it true or not? No, I might be just hating on it because I'm Skip, but I'm gonna keep hating on it. Who is that?
Hey, Sledge and Joe, disregard what I said. Y'all links are just moving at a turtle pace. It finally came.
It's not our link. It's your internet, bro. Don't even play us like that. All right, you got DSL running your channel right now.
Hey Joe, I got Ethernet, super duper Wi-Fi in here. I really don't. I really don't.
I tried to play us, right? All cool and stuff. He's like, yo, your links are whack
over there.
And then
wait, Key, Tasha, and JP, like they don't even know dial up. Like they don't even know what that is.
No, that's right. Wait, you're not about that AOL life where you used to have to get a disc to have internet. Like you would look at the score.
You go to Best Buy, somebody
you get them free at Best Buy.
I'm glad y'all think I'm that young. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you already know. I know.
Y'all don't remember the disc though.
The disc used to say 100 hours, and then you would look at
the AOL disc.
Yeah.
CompuServe.
Oh no, I don't know what y'all talking about on that one.
I'll get like 5 of them in the mail.
I get 5 in the mail. I go to Best Buy and pick up 20 of them just because they laying around or whatever.
Yo, you are not kidding, bro. Oh my God.
And you hear the phone over there.
I hate it when you would try to download something and then somebody called and it cut off your line. And you're like, no!
Bro. I remember when 4G came, boy. I thought I was the stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
I had like 4G before everybody.
Tasha's talking like that. Tasha's 25 years old. JP's 28. He's 19.
Right, exactly.
Rod is 36.
All right, man.
Joe,
we know Sledge is 36 because he didn't go pee right now because he had to leave.
I wish I was 36. Man, I'm a long way from 36, Joe. You better add some double digits to that.
Yo, Key, I connected us. We're good. I got people coming in already. Fuakata. Look at who came through. Look at that. Mr. 1099, Key. Mr. 1099.
Thank you. Love it. Thank you, Xavier.
But you know what, Key? When I went on there, because I think the last time you had the live, I couldn't do a super chat. It wouldn't let me do it.
It's whoever's channel he was able to do it through.
Yeah.
You don't have super chat yet, right, Key?
I don't have super chat yet.
But you need to get to the hours.
One day
we're gonna do fundraise. We're gonna do a GoFundMe, Key, to get her the hours.
Okay, yeah.
Tell all your friends. Put this.
Do it.
You know what people forget? I swear, I'm saying this to everybody out there to know how this works. If you don't want to watch 2 hours, I get it. But this is what you do. You get your little iPad, you let it run in the background for the 2 hours, and then you go back and shut it off. That counts towards the hours, mi gente. Look at this. Get this to Key. He sent it to me. I'm going to throw it to you, Key.
Oh, Key.
Oh,
yo,
man.
Xavier is like the man, the myth, the legend. I swear to God.
Xavier is cool as I don't know what.
Xavier, I promise you, because I'm supposed to meet up Key. Where we're gonna go, Key? To the Bahamas? Is that where we're gonna meet up? All right.
Listen, I'm just trying to come to the Sac, Hackensack, New Jersey,
Yo.
baby.
Wait. Pause again. I'm so sorry. It's official. Pause. 'Cause where'd you say you were gonna go, Key?
You're right.
Where you going?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
You know that there's signs
You're
when
right.
you come into
Pause.
town.
I'm looking
It
for it.
says that. I swear. That's their
Welcome to
slogan
the-
for this town. Welcome to the Sac. What the heck is that?
Pride in your area.
Oh, Key, I think Sledge is trying to get in back in.
No. Tell him no.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Just let me. Y'all don't want to let the boy
Listen,
in here.
I never answered.
Yeah, go.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, I got a
I
random
never
question
answered
for
the
y'all.
question from the
You ready?
middle.
Hold on.
I
let
never
her-
answered this. I want to go back to it. What cars do y'all have an eye on in 2025? Everyone else went. I feel jaded. I feel like I need to go. A lot of cards. So I've had 80 cards so far in my credit journey. I'm really trying to get to 100. I have no reason why. So really just trying to push 100. For my next card is going to be, I got the promo in the mail here. The American Express Business Gold Card. This spend is only for taxes. So I'm going to hit this with the tax money right here in one shot and get my tax refund here in tax season for sure. But otherwise, like Breeze is a new airline that is in my home airport. I loved it. I had a great time on the flight. They have some of the newest airplanes in aviation, in U.S. aviation anyways. So Breeze Airlines is another card I'm going to try and get. And then I'm considering maybe getting a Chase Southwest pass. I have a promo where I have it from January through March, but maybe I try and scoop it up for the next 2 years. I don't know. We'll see. But 20 cards to go.
Tasha, what you getting?
I already said mine. Well, I said,
Joe,
I'm
I
not
think you're
getting-
the last one.
I said I'm not getting, I don't have any cards that I'm getting for 2025 unless they have good offers.
God, I love you, Tasha. Tasha's like the anti everybody else on this screen.
No, me and Tasha said the same thing. None.
Sledge,
Yep, same
you talk
here.
so much because I know come January 2nd, you'll be like, yo, it's your boy Sledge right here with the, and I'm gonna be like, back with another credit card. Just like, come on, bro. Who you telling? Cut the crap. I'm waiting on Chase to either bring out the Elite or Wells Fargo their Beyond. If not, believe it or not, the AAA Daily Advantage card looks like it's going to be fire because that gives you 5 times on groceries and 3 times in wholesale clubs and no annual fee. You can't beat that. So, it's a sleeper card, and I'm sure they'll give you a good credit line, whatever. So, yeah. But I don't really need. I would love the Venture X, but you know how it's gonna go.
I heard about that XXX card or AAA card. I had to go to the website to see. I'm like, wait, this can't be right. This is it's getting 5x on 5% on groceries, no annual fee. I'm like, hold up. I mean,
they have 2 versions. They have like the daily travel and the advantage. So one is more that like you get a better multiplier on gas and EV.
Right.
One for supermarkets, I don't have the gold card. So that would be something that I can go shop here in Jersey or go to Publix in Florida and use it, or Costco or BJ's or Sam's and use it and get points from it. Right now, I'm not getting anything at Costco. I use a Visa card for my Sapphire Preferred. I get 1 point. It doesn't count for anything.
Mm-mm.
Yo, did you see what Xavier just did? I don't love you anymore, Xavier. Well, I love you still. Look at what Xavier put.
Oh,
That's mean. That's bullying next level.
Xavier. It's
Wait,
cold.
Xavier.
Don't encourage him.
Hey,
Don't encourage Xavier.
Mm.
Damn. You know what, though? I'm not going to lie. It's a
Honestly,
pretty good card.
Real.
Interest rates are low,
Not
and
gonna
it gets you discounts into hotels and stuff like that. If it wasn't because I'm too bougie and embarrassed, like I swear, I have my AAA, my ARP digital card. And I went with my friends to dinner at Outback, and the waitress was beautiful. And I'm looking at them and like, yo, bro, we each got that card. We can get a discount right now. Who pulls it out? None of us. We paid full price. We were embarrassed, dude.
OMG.
So I'm too proud for that. I won't do it.
Wow.
Hey,
You know, if
Joe,
you already in the credit card game, the AARP card don't really do nothing for you anyway. You know what I mean? Just give you some discount. You got a founder's card. They gonna give you a little bit of discount on the stuff that you already get discounts on anyway. You know what I mean?
What were you saying, Rod?
Joe and Skip, y'all. I got ADHD or something. Y'all got me caught up on this extra wallet. Is it the leather wallet or the carbon wallet?
No, the Pro, puppy, the metal Pro.
The Pro?
Yes.
Oh, that's $84, man. I'm trying to get the $62 one.
You talking the Parliament?
The Parliament.
Oh my God, you didn't use the promo code.
This is the Parliament. The promo code is my name, and you'll get a discount on top of the discounted Black Friday deal.
Joe Barreto.
The promo code used to be Joe name. The promo code is Sledge.
Is it Joe or Sledge or Joe Barreto?
Joe Barreto. JoeBarreto.
That's way too low.
No spaces. You hear Sledge? You know what, Sledge? I know before I came on, you guys were all on point answering questions. I screwed you guys up.
You can't let me get one. Joe can't let me get one. He get 100 a week. Anyway, everybody answered it. I think everybody answered it. Hey, look, I got a question for everybody. It ain't even credit card related.
Okay.
If you had the money to live in any house you wanted to live in, but you couldn't move from this house, would it be a 2-floor or would it be a ranch style on 1 floor? You can't move from this house. This is the house you're gonna live in for eternity. Would it would it have 2 levels or just 1 level?
1 level.
Ranch. 1 level.
Can I add an elevator?
Yeah, if I got an elevator, I hear you, Doc.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When you're young, 2 or 3 floors doesn't matter, right?
You ain't got stairs.
Right. And then when you get when you get old,
yeah.
Like,
look, Rod,
I've seen those commercials where people got to go in the thing on the chair. I can't do that.
This is why I need a ranch. These are my X-rays.
Yeah. I like what David said. 2-story with a downstairs bed and bath.
You still got 1 downstairs.
1 floor.
1 floor.
Listen, if I can't get an elevator, it has to be a 1 floor because I know one day my knees is going.
Yeah.
Man. The funny thing I was asking that because I'm thinking like these two. I keep looking at these upstairs and downstairs. And I'm like, one day this is gonna get old. You know what I'm saying? Like one day this is gonna get old, man.
It sucks, bro. It sucks. I don't go upstairs. I go upstairs to sleep, and then I don't go up there until the nighttime. Because the stairs, I fell down the stairs and broke my femur. I don't want to do that again. That's one trip I don't want to do again.
Bro, I messed up my shoulder like that. I was mopping the stairs and slipped on that thing, man. Messed up my shoulder a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I would do 1 level.
Because we're not JP, Tasha's, or Key's. That's what it is. Me, Sledge, and Rod, you know, we're in the number 5s already. These are the young bucks. They don't know what it's like. They don't know about that life.
I agree, Joe. 1 story for me, man. 1 story.
Ian, thank you, Ian. I appreciate that, Ian.
Ian, that should have been for Key. That should have been for Key's channel.
No,
we love you,
okay,
Ian.
Joe, you are streaming from your channel?
She told me to stream it.
No, we're good.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, go ahead and stream.
Because
I don't have
our goal is to get the
membership.
number of people and hours.
Oh, okay. I'm still trying to learn stuff.
Yeah, you click it at the top, right above.
I don't think. Wait a minute. I don't think some of these people was on here when I asked the question last time. What is the place that you hate driving the most? I ain't talking about a city. I'm just talking about a place that you hate driving.
So not a particular city, a
No,
situation.
not a city, because that's too broad.
Okay.
Bring it down some.
Okay.
You want me to start off? Because I waited till last time. Like everybody, because everybody like New York and Chicago and all that stuff. You know where I hate driving? I hate driving in shopping plazas. Because people think that they can just walk out into traffic, bro. Like when you walk, I hate driving in shopping plazas. You driving in a shopping plaza, and people would just come out the store and just walk in front of you like it's a crosswalk right there, bro. I hate driving in shopping plazas, man. But I think everybody agree with that.
Yeah.
I will actually go on the other side where people ain't walking to drive around, so I don't have to drive in front of the stores because it's that irritating, yo. What you think, JP?
I know you said like not a particular place, but I'm gonna use a place as an example. Anywhere, well, mainly Washington Heights, mainly because of the amount of double parking on one-lane streets.
Oh man, yeah, right.
Like,
crazy.
Oh my
God. That is the worst.
You can't even get out if you parked over there.
Yeah. It is like, so anywhere where it has like a one lane and you're double parked. The amount in Washington Heights though just like drives me insane.
That was my life coming back. I swear, that's why I retired. It was 11 miles for me to get from my house to work, and that could take me 2 hours and 2.5 hours.
Jesus.
I kid you not. Between the Uber cars, the cabs, the people on the scooters, the people, I can't. Any city. You know what, Sledge? We'll just put it as any metropolitan city where they don't follow the rules. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because I love driving.
Most metropolitan cities, I don't really have a problem with. It's certain that I know. New York, Miami, like. Man, you can't drive 1 second in Miami without hearing 20 people blowing their horn. It's so irritating, bro. Like, people blowing their horn. I'm going to give you an example. I was at a gas station one time. I come out the gas station, and a dude is blowing his horn, right? So I'm looking like, is he blowing his horn at me? He blowing the horn again. I'm like, so now I'm starting to get hot, right? I'm starting to get hot. So I slow down. So the dude can get next to me. He gets next to me, and I roll down the window and look, and this dude like, hey, man, your gas tank open. I feel like a straight idiot. I feel like a straight idiot.
Dang.
I hate when people blow their horn at me, like I just do. I'm like, where's he blowing his horn at? You know? Well, yeah, Miami, they blow nonstop, yo.
Sledge, I got a message for you here. This is literally a message I just got through YouTube. David Nix, bro, talking about the videos we do live. Bro, this is longer than a movie. You and Sledge are killing me with these. between you, Sledge, and my daughter and work, I'm done. I just got this message. I'm like, damn.
Hey, you know what's funny? He left a comment on my video yesterday with Luke. Like he about to watch this movie that me and Luke had yesterday.
I told him to raise the speed that you're watching it at to watch it quicker.
Yeah, we almost at 2 hours and 30 minutes.
It's Key fault.
Hey, well, I have a question before we go, and I'm gonna pretend to be Sledge right now. I have a question for everybody. Well, two actually. What's gonna be your go-to car for 2025? One car, go-to car.
I guess I can start that one. For me, at least until I get my green back, it's gonna be a Chase Sapphire Preferred. That like those multipliers on dining and travel have been great. So.
Bro, I got 40 cars. There's no go-to car.
One Sledge.
There's no go-to car.
One Sledge.
If you only had one, if you only can use one, what would it be?
If I could only use one card, period, I hate to say it because I'll be losing mad money. It would still be the Platinum.
Ooh,
it would still be the Platinum.
I don't understand this, man.
Because the reason is because when I travel,
Matthew.
how do I get in these lounges, bro? Like, how do I get in the lounges? How do I get the FBA?
Nobody cares about a lounge.
Like my wife has had the platinum card for 5 months. She's been in one lounge and she's flown at least 6 times.
But I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Whenever I fly, get into the lounge. The only lounge I couldn't get into was 2 lounges. I couldn't get into United, and I still can't. But you can pay to get in, right? Because I'm not above paying to go into a lounge, because at this point in my life, man, I'm just not sitting out there with everybody. I'm sorry, but I'm not sitting out there with the commoners. It ain't happening.
Well, I'm gonna be out there with the commoners. I do not care about a lounge. I've never been in a lounge.
Listen, I'm not.
You gotta roll with us. We gotta take Tasha and just do this.
Yeah,
let's just do this.
Tasha, with my AA executive, I get 2 guests. So the next time I fly, I come your way.
We go to Puerto Rico. We go to Puerto Rico.
Priority pass, get 2 people in the lounge. So you don't gotta worry about that. But yeah, I basically only fly Delta and American anyway. The only time I fly United is because I put the money in the United Travel Bank from the Platinum card. So that goes back to the Platinum card again. So that $200 from that travel bank, that's another ticket, right? And then since I do this little upgrade downgrade thing, and my next video coming out is, I'm telling y'all about the upgrade downgrade thing. It'll be out probably Thursday or Friday, I don't know. But anyway, so every year I'm getting $400 to put into. Let me take that back. I'm getting $600 to put into the United Travel Bank every year because I do the upgrade downgrade thing. So that's why I fly United. And if I need to get into the lounge, their lounge is the cheapest. It's $59 compared to everybody else.
Hey, you paying $59 to go and sit in a lounge.
It ain't about just going to sit in the lounge. If I'm going there and I'm in this lounge for my layover is 3 hours, man, I don't know how many old fashions I've had. How many?
That's the thing. I don't know. Like I'm with you until you start talking about layovers. I'm trying to do nonstop.
I'm doing
nonstop. Listen, flying from Tampa, that's almost non-existent. It is. It's almost non-existent. If I fly from here, there's a 99% chance I'm stopping in Charlotte or Atlanta almost every single time. Or if I'm going to like somewhere out the way, I'm going to Miami every single time. There's almost no direct flight. When I flew to Vegas, I stopped in like some Denver or something. You know what I mean? Like there's no direct flights from here, so yeah, it works great for me.
Okay, I'll take it.
Now, if you fly direct, great. I would not care about the lounge. Yeah. Or maybe I would. Because I'm just used to it now. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to the hotel, when I go there, I ain't gotta worry about eating breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I stop in there. If I stop in there for 15 minutes and get something to eat, you know what I'm saying, and something to drink, I'm good. Like, and I only stop in there for 15 minutes on the way to the thing. If like Tampa Airport is mad small, like it's super small. I can get through security like super quick.
Yeah.
Go there, stop into the lounge, give me something to eat and drink, go on by my way. So yeah, I'm just.
I'm gonna say
that's the one part I would agree with, and Josh, I gotta agree with. Like, I think Terrell said it earlier. Like once I did go to a lounge, it's hard to not.
It's hard I gotta stop hating. Because I'm like, I don't get it.
Stop hating.
Me hating. But I'm just like, look, but see, Nashville, we got a nice airport and we got good restaurants in the Nashville airport. So I don't want to pay no $50 to go to no lounge anyway. When I can
wait. You gonna pay $60 for that food in the airport? In those restaurants, them airport restaurants in Isaiah.
Hey, Key got jaded a while ago. Key, one card, because I got to balance here in a minute. One card, Key. I'm just curious. For everybody, one card.
American Express Business Platinum card for me.
Let's go. Let's go.
American Express Business Platinum. I get 35% points back if I book the seats that I want to book. Right. I get the Dell credit, which everything in my house is sponsored by Dell right now. And the two. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm having you on your hype.
Okay. The airline incidental credit, easy layup for me to use. I use it on January 1st every year. Every year. And that's just the stuff I can remember. Oh, the $10 off I get on my cell phone every month. Yeah.
Every month.
That's just right off the dome right there. That's right off the dome.
Dummy hating on that $695.
Look, you talking to the person that got 3 platinum credit cards.
One card, Tasha. One card.
You know what? For 2025, I think I might just use my Hilton Honor Surpass card.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Fair enough.
I ain't mad at that.
I like that.
3 platinum cards. OMG, girl.
Joe, one card, Joe.
Let me go into my extra wallet and just whip it out and see.
Promo code Sledge.
So this is for you, Tosh. All right. Take your pick. Take your pick.
OMG. 2 platinum.
So
Y'all are crazy.
I'm gonna stick
Y'all
with
are crazy.
the business one.
What's going on?
The business one, because I'm downgrading the other one. So I'm doing the business because the credits are easier to use. I don't want to sit with Andy and his kids and smell somebody's tuna fish sandwich and see the guy clipping his toenails at the gate, and people that are frustrated that they're sitting all the way in the back and they're boarding zone 75. No.
OMG.
I'm too old for that. I'm too bougie and too old. I want the CSR so I can get into Chase lounges. And when Key and I get married on the low in Utah, I'm going to be her authorized user for the Capital One Venture X. Amen.
I ain't mad at y'all, but the only car you gonna have, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Ron,
not
how many platinums you got?
That's
I had 2, but I just couldn't do it.
That's
so
crazy.
I only
He
have
got
one.
3.
What's better than
Joe
one
got
platinum?
2.
I only have
He
one.
got 2.
No, I only have one.
I
I have the personal Charles Schwab Platinum, so I can get 1% in case I need cash. Looking at this one car for 2025. In 2024, I went with the MX Business Gold. Worked out well. It worked out well. I got to agree with JP Buffett. I think one thing that people sleep on, I'm going to go with the Sapphire Preferred. I want to make it my go-to car for 2025. Reason being, I can transfer points and spend $1 million points, but I can also use the Chase travel portal and get 25% off a flight through the travel portal. Yes, Key is right. You can get 35% off with the Business Platinum. Through my research over the last couple of years, MX Travel Portal is a little higher than the Chase Travel.
That's what I said too.
Yep. So that 35%. And now I want to jump on this whole lounge thing. I'd be on that CPT, so I barely get to the airport to even think about the lounge.
That's what I'm saying.
And I can go to the bar, get me a Sprite, get me a quick sandwich, and I'm bouncing. Now, I had the executive card, and I'm going to tell you right now, I've been to several American Airlines lounges. The food is trash.
Tell them. Don't nobody want
Trash.
buffet.
Trash. I'm just telling you, Key, to me, maybe my taste buds are different. That lounge stuff, and I was caught up on the lounge. I usually go in there. I was at the lounge in Phoenix at the Delta Sky Lounge, Delta Sky Club. And I ate cheese, crackers, and some salami.
$50.
No, it was part of my platinum card, but I don't need a lounge. You let me get in. My biggest concern is not a lounge. It's not where I'm going to eat. It's not where I'm going to drink. My biggest concern when I get to the airport, what stressed me out more than anything, is getting through security. Once I get through there, I don't care where I go. That's just me. So,
right.
That's why you need the platinum card for Clear and TSA pre-check.
Hey, Sledge, I was in Phoenix and got to Clear, and they were letting you get a free trial, but I couldn't figure out how to get out of line because they had a barricade up there. I mean, I could have
What?
climbed over and probably went to jail, but I mean,
Man, you seen the nuclear lines, the clear with pre-check line? Man, I guarantee you get through security in probably like 3 minutes, like literally, because they're gonna put you in the front of the pre-check line. You just go to the clear. You got a separate line that's clear plus or whatever it is. You go through the pre-check line. Go to the front.
It should, as much as clear costs, $159 a year.
89, but you ain't paying for it. It's part of the place, part of having the platinum.
Like the one thing I want to say about this though, like when I think about like why I would use like a card specifically, is I'm trying to earn points or I'm trying to earn cash back on it to supplement my travels.
I feel you.
So like if I'm only having the card to supplement my travels, but it hasn't actually earned me much to supplement my travels. Where am I traveling to? So that's all I'm saying on that. I feel like platinum is great, but if I'm trying to spend less money on traveling.
JP a hater.
JP hey man, always.
JP. Hey, look, me and JP gonna have a one-on-one debate. This is gonna be. I'm just gonna go ahead and break it out there right now. That's gonna be my thing for 2020. For 2024, once a week, I'm gonna have somebody on the other side of me, and instead of I'm taking down unfiltered, and we gonna debate for 1 hour, different topics. JP Buffett better be on there.
I'm ready.
I'm telling you, JP, I'm about to smash you, dog. I'm about to smash you.
Wow, that's a fight in my block, bro.
Hey.
Listen, you paying $6.95 up and down grading just to do your thing.
Don't get all your points out now, because if you get all your points out now, I'm gonna take notes and see what you're gonna say. Don't just take me. Yo, I'm gonna smash you, dog. I'm gonna smash you. Key, you got 80 cards, so you got all the knowledge in the world. You gonna get across from me, and I'm smashing you, Tasha. I like you, so I ain't gonna smash you.
I want an invitation. Hey, I want an invitation, Skip. I think I could debate with you for an hour.
Oh yeah, y'all definitely could.
Oh,
y'all could.
Rod, you too laid back to debate with me.
Wow.
You too laid back to debate. I ain't gonna let you talk. I'm gonna do a joke. I'm just gonna keep talking, and I ain't gonna let you talk.
Well, the only thing that'll shut
Man, that was another dig. What did I do to you, bro? Who hurt you? Who hurt your feelings, bro?
I ain't that laid back.
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
I ain't that laid back, man.
Yeah.
I ain't that laid back.
I feel attacked.
Sledge, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, man. It started this.
Still my brother, dog. That's just how I treat him. Who's that?
I see. I get you.
You're over there chilling. They going after.
Hey, y'all heard it here first. I'm gonna smash Skip Bayless.
Ooh.
Look. I'm telling you, y'all gonna come on that. Y'all gonna come on the show. I haven't figured out the title for the show yet. But y'all the first ones, and anybody that's still here with us, y'all the first ones to hear us. The end of I probably won't do the very last week of December. I'm doing the last unfiltered.
Hey, okay.
So it's gonna be a wrap out there. I'm not doing it anymore.
Listen, don't.
Going into January, I gotta figure out a name for this new show, and that's what it's gonna be. You're gonna get on there and debate. Anybody that's watching, if y'all see anybody else doing this, they stole it from your boy.
The name should be SGS. Sledge Gets Smashed.
Yo,
I don't like that name. I don't like that.
OMG.
I tell you what, though, seriously, to debate against Sledge is gonna be a true.
It is, man. I'll be scared.
It's gonna be a challenge. Sledge that dude that don't stop. He don't stop till he gets it.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Exactly.
Hey, you're right. I'm glad you put that up there. That pause. You're right. I don't like that Sledge get smashed. It's gonna
be fun debates. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be some fun debates. You know what I'm saying? Like it might sound like it's over the top.
Chad said he'll debate. I would not debate Chad. I would not debate.
No, listen, Chad is not invited. Chad too elegant, man. I can't have
Yeah,
this
Chad, he's
elegant
very
fucking.
elegant.
Chad
Yeah,
gonna make you sound like. Look, I can come with the smartest argument, is because the way Chad talk, it's gonna sound like it's not smart. So I can't have that. Chad, you not.
If I
I
debate
know,
Chad,
right?
I gotta prepare
I
too
gotta
hard
have
for
a
Chad.
dictionary. If I debate,
Yeah, Chad, he is so smart.
If I debate Chad,
But
I gotta
look,
have a dictionary.
But this I'm
He'll be up
gonna
there.
make sure it's not unfair. That person gonna have 10 questions. I'm gonna have 10 questions. We gonna give them to each other beforehand so we can prepare for the debate. But that's how it's gonna be.
No,
the other person,
man.
it's not gonna be like
Man.
I just have the 10 questions and I have the advantage.
You gotta be
I'm
ready.
gonna make sure that they also have 10 questions. So.
The presidents don't exchange questions. They just go in
No,
debate. What you mean?
because you know why they don't? You know why they don't exchange questions? Because they get NBC to tell them the question before they get up there, or ABC or CNN. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can keep the questions all to myself and get up there and just smash everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do it like that. Or
are you guys wondering what happened to Fletch today?
Bro, I can have a chat. I can have a chat and get the questions.
Yeah,
I can have a chat.
I'm down for that.
And I'm still gonna win. You know why? It's your boy Sledge, man. Look,
exactly, Mr. Do your research.
Mr. Do your research. I done already researched everything. Like I done already researched everything. Who ready to do that?
You do that circle thing again. That was pretty cool, man. I felt like I was big time.
Ooh,
Oh, JP said he's ready to debate.
That's with Chad. Am I ready to debate with Chad?
Oh yeah. Ain't nobody ready. Ain't nobody trying to mess with Chad.
After I saw that last perspective, I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I can be doing all that, right?
Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to debate
Look,
Chad.
his nickname needs to be the professor.
Exactly. Chad on my debate team. I'm sorry.
hey, Sled, you know what Chad about to get you? When them two between his eyebrows squint up, that's when you want to quit. You want to fold right there because he about to get you. He about to get you.
I ain't messing with Chad, man. Chad, yeah, I ain't messing with Chad. Chad talk all these elegant words and words I gotta look up in the dictionary. I'm like, I don't know if he was right or not. Debate Chad. I want to debate or not because I don't understand the word that Chad said.
There's a question here about the business platinum. It's doesn't have the same family language with the personal side, just for that person to know.
I have an off-topic question. When y'all are traveling, you're in a hotel, you're on a flight, you're first class, you're economy, you're in a suite, or do people ever recognize y'all as content creators? Has that happened to anyone?
Once.
Yeah.
Wow.
Once ever. I was at the World War II Museum, and old buddy was kind of like right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking to my wife or whatever, and old buddy was like, "You one of my subscribers and stuff." But I didn't know who he was at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just chilling, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I like your content." And I'm like, "Man, it was just like, man, that's crazy." You know what I'm saying? Like
hey,
it
that's
just
crazy.
It felt crazy though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it did. It just felt crazy. But yeah, it was super dope though. Like it was super dope though. But yeah. I chatted up with him sometime now in the comments and everything, but yeah, at the time I didn't know who he was. Joe over there.
No, for me, it was at the Cheetah Club in Miami. Somebody said, "Yeah, I recognize you," and I said, "Oh, damn, that's dope."
Joe, that sounds like a strip club.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
It was a lot. It was a book for people that have interest in, it was like a library, a nice library that you can take out international books, basically. It was beautiful. The librarian was very nice. And she said, "Are you on YouTube? You on YouTube?" I said, "Yes, I am." So
yeah, that was up though. Like
I kid you not. It was weird. No, in all jokes aside, I was on an FHR in Orlando at the JW Marriott last October. And I'm having breakfast, and this guy goes, "You look familiar." I go, "Because do I see you?" And then I was like, "No, I just started you." He goes, "Oh, you're that guy that says Wepa on YouTube." I said, "Oh, snap." Him and his wife were like, "Oh," and they were subscribed. I had no idea. So that was cool.
Yeah, that's dope, man. It is. It's dope, man.
But I'm sure like
somebody said
people,
something in Spanish.
you know,
Joe got to get that one.
Where is it? Hoy se bebe at the Sapphire Lounge. So that means today we have a drink at the Sapphire Lounge. Davo, how you doing, Papi? Thank you so much. Absolutely. I wish I had my drink, but I ran here from a parent-teacher conference, so I didn't get a chance to get my drink. So, look, Prince is there. That's Dell. XI Prince is Dell from last night. So he's here, people. He's here.
Hey, Dale. Joe hit me up yesterday, and he asked me if it was cool for you to join the community. So right here live on YouTube today. If you down, bro, just hit us up. Hit Joe up.
Thank you. He was fire yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. For real.
You see, Del?
Brother know a lot of stuff.
That was super dope last night. I had a blast with him.
Yeah.
You know, he's the same age as Tasha and Key and JP. He's 25. So,
but guess what? If he get across with me, debate, I'm gonna smash him. I'm just letting y'all know.
Look, he just said, "I'm so down," but he's not debating you, Sledge. He said it right there. Ooh, I'm so down. There you go. Appreciate you, Sledge. Look at that. The love is there. He's Team Sledge.
My dog, man. You know what? Let me take that back. I'll still smash you, but I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it on here. I'll take it on Joe. But yeah, hey, Dale, hit Joe up, man.
That's so cool, man. I'm telling you.
Well, we might as well go 10 more minutes.
I got something to say. I got something to say before my AARP status kick in. It's not a question. It is dope working with you guys and ladies. It is so dope to be part of the community. And I want to thank Sledge for inviting me. The knowledge that I gained here, the people that I'm working with, y'all have no idea how many people have told me, I love the community. I love what y'all are doing. I love the knowledge. I love the different perspectives. So all I can say is it's an honor. It's a true honor to be on the screen with each and every one of you. And the people that aren't here, the Chads, the Lisas, the Lonnies, and I know I'm going to forget someone, but it's an honor. And I woke up at 6 o'clock and I said, man, I think I'm supposed to be on the community tonight. And y'all, I was half asleep. I made one phone call. I got on here and I was like, give me a minute. I got to wake up. But when I got on here with y'all just like that, man, the energy came, the positive vibes. And I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for what you bring to PBT and what you bring to my knowledge level, because every time I get with y'all, I learn something new. So, and with that being said, stay tuned. 2025, Rod smashes Sledge live from the Stadium.
Yo, he was sweet, and then he knifed you.
Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. That's a lion over there. You see that lion in the background? He said, "Don't sleep on me."
Yo, I'll talk a lot of stuff on here. But at the end of the day, man, I respect everybody that's here. And a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? I won't say a lot of times, man. I'm just joking.
We know.
You know, as far as the debates go, I kill all of y'all in the debate. I'm sorry.
You know that too.
JP, you probably number one. I'm just gonna put that out there. And since Rod talking mad junk and all of that, Rod, you're gonna have to be too. I'm just gonna have to, but the ladies ain't really been talking no junk, so I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it easy on them.
I'm fighting with a handicap though, man. Like everybody loves the platinum. I don't know why, but everybody loves the platinum.
I'm with you, JP.
I'm fighting on a handicap.
Look, I'm just gonna let y'all know that after when I put the polls up after the debate, if anybody get above 10% on me, I'll buy y'all lunch. 10%. It's gonna be 90. It's gonna be like 92.8, and that's gonna be y'all family members. Like y'all family members like vote for y'all and all that. So I'll give y'all 8%. The rest of the
I feel like he's selling us his luxury card thing again. Look, he offered it to me for $1,000.
My subscribers, everybody go vote for me because you know you can't deny the real.
Yeah,
You know,
you got
like
too many
you
trade
can't
secrets.
deny the risk.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Every time, like I've never lost a debate, like ever in my entire life. Like I tell y'all, man, I'm the
you've never
same person
debated?
on the internet as I am in real life. So
You've never debated?
that's also true, but that ain't the point. You weren't supposed to say that part, right? You weren't supposed to bring that out.
Sledge, you say you never lost a debate?
I never lost a debate.
The castaways on Gilligan Island never got stranded.
Listen, that's because you see, I know when to turn up and when to let the person that don't know what they talking about talk. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, man.
Hey, I'm just hyping myself
That's
up,
just me.
Sledge. I know I ain't gonna beat you, man.
Rod, don't walk it back now.
No, look, Rod, he already know. Rod is the man. He already know.
Look, I'm gonna be in Rod's mind the whole time. I'm gonna keep messaging him on Instagram, just getting in his mind the whole time. See, that's where I beat everybody at before the fight. Like I don't gotta beat them during the fight. I beat them before the fight.
I ain't going to Instagram, Hey, y'all, I gotta get out of here, man. Again, it's an honor, y'all. I gotta roll. It's so good. It's so, and Key, I gotta say, you did a wonderful job hosting this.
Yes.
We gotta get Key where she need to be, y'all. As the community, to me, that's doing our due diligence. Let's get her where she deserves to be, not need to be, where she deserves to be. So,
for sure.
Chad said he gonna be the moderator.
You see that? I made Chad pull back. I made Chad pull back.
See how much
I'm gonna let that one go.
Yeah.
I made him fall back. I made him fall back.
There you go. You said fall back. Thank you for correcting.
Y'all need to quit.
All right, much love, y'all. I gotta roll. Much love.
All right, it's so good to see you.
Right, much
Later,
love,
player. Love you, Rod.
Love you
Yes,
too. So,
Rod is the
everybody,
man.
JP, Tasha, Key, Sledge, man. The love is real, man. Appreciate y'all. Much love, y'all. I gotta roll.
God bless.
Have a good one.
Peace out.
Yes, I can't wait.
I see. JP, why are you spamming the chat?
It's going to it's going to multiple, but yeah.
Are you like a bot all of a sudden? Like, what's going on here? Huh?
Nah.
We can talk strategy. We can go card for card.
Man, I talked it like I beat.
All right, last question of the night. We got 4 minutes. Last question of the night. What is the one card that you're getting rid of ASAP? What's the card that's got to go?
Amex Gold.
Sledge, kick us off. Oh, what did you say? JP, what'd you say?
Amex Gold. I'm getting rid of it as soon as I can.
Amex Gold.
I got two.
Okay.
The business gold and the Hilton business. Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mine's the Hilton Aspire.
You're getting rid of the Aspire?
Oh yeah, the Hilton business. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Wow.
Hilton Aspire's out.
What?
Especially when they hit me with that
We can't
550
talk.
this year. If they don't hit me with 550, then I'll keep it. But I've been paying 450 for a minute.
No, you getting that 550 and you keeping it.
You know that's his favorite card.
I know. Get them fired up.
I'm getting rid of the platinum in December.
One of your platinum.
We knew that. We knew that already.
I'm gonna downgrade it to the green.
We
to
already
another
knew
green.
that. No, Joe, you gotta say another card. You can say that 100 times.
No,
what
but
other card are you getting rid of? We know.
Well, that's the one. That's you said the most immediate one. That's my most immediate would be December. But if not, if I'm gonna get rid of a card, damn. Okay, but does it count if you're gonna upgrade or downgrade? I'm gonna get rid of the Sapphire Preferred and get the Reserve.
Why would you do that when the Sapphire Preferred has the higher sign-up bonus?
Well, because I can't get a bonus for another 2 years anyway, so I'm just gonna product change to the Reserve. If I'm gonna go somewhere to travel that they have Chase lounges at the airports, I would do it. Tasha's gonna. I can tell already. I feel the that stare coming through the screen. But I have a lot of cards, but I don't really think I'm gonna get rid of any of them like that. Like for no reason. I kind of cut up the gold cards, which was what was bothersome to me. All my other cards, most of them, other than the premium Amex, they're like 125 or $95, so it's not bad. So yeah, Vincent's right. The Hilton business should have kept the ability to earn. He's right.
That's what made it terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tasha, what about you?
I'm thinking the gold. I'm gonna downgrade it to the green, or maybe just close it. And then also, I'm thinking about the Chase Southwest card. Those two.
Okay. Get rid of it. You got 2 Southwest cards, so I don't know.
Well,
why you
no, I
want
just
the
got
one
one.
that-
I have one
just got one?
Southwest. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to help Key give your referral to Key so Key can get that Southwest card, right? That's how it's going to work. Then you both
Exactly
can
right.
travel and be each other's companion. Look at that. Use your companion. Yo, that's fire right there. I just set that up. Look at that.
Yeah, we going.
It's true. We are going to Arizona together.
Yeah, we're
That
going
is
to
true.
Arizona.
What? That
Yeah,
was
we've been
up.
talking about it.
Terrell is there, Sledge?
Terrell.
Terrell, I'm going to send Terrell. I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I'll mail you the extra finder card tomorrow. Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I would have done it today, but I didn't expect to work.
All right, we made 3 hours, y'all.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. All right. Listen, I appreciate each of y'all. We talked about crypto. We talked about credit cards. We talked about people on YouTube. We talked about our travel goals, what cards we're getting rid of. I'm just going to call it general personal finance. We've been talking for 3 hours. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. Thank you so much for the super chats. And be sure to subscribe to everybody. You don't have to subscribe to me, but make sure you're subscribed to everybody else here. Without them, I definitely wouldn't even be on YouTube. So much love. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Happy Thanksgiving in advance, and be safe.
Thank you, Key. And guys, subscribe to Key. Let's do this.
Subscribe to Key.
Let's do this, mi gente.
And JP Buffett.
Yep.
Yo,
I'll be back soon.
I love you guys. You guys, thank you for everything. Peace.
Bye.
Did it end?